toenail entirely off currently.
Okay, fine. That's understandable. I have to do that every so often. I don't normally bleed a lot, but I get that. My big toe is super awful about ingrown.
It's not just like the part that's ingrown. I actually cut a little off to the side so it grows back a little slower. So I actually cut like through the skin to tear off the toenail.
Podcast where we talk about your toenails.
I literally like just started a live stream like 30 seconds ago.
Unfortunate. Look at all of this.
Yeah. You want to talk about ingrown toenails, motherfucker? My grandpa had like half an inch thick toenails. It was awful. That's what I'm destined to when I get old. They weren't actually like half an inch, but they were a good like.
No,
quarter.
I know that my stepdad had like really gnarly like there's an actual name for it, but that's super thick, gnarly toenail shit.
Why does everybody have bad
toenails?
toenails?
Like grind it off every so while. It was that bad.
And I'm 30, and it's starting that way. I've broken two pairs of toenail clippers with my toenails.
Dude,
what the fuck? How?
Get a Dremel.
Because I push down so hard that little piece that holds it together pops out.
I think you need better toenail clipper.
Oh no,
all these Supermen like breaking toenail clippers. And I'm
titanium strengthened fucking industrial grade toenail clippers.
I can't fucking. This is just.
You know what you get? Don't
adamantine toe clippers. There you
go. Get a pair of dikes. They're the same fucking shape.
I can get a vice grip with some sharpened metal.
Or like wire cutters, but they're for toenails. Those work.
I've used a knife before.
A fucking knife.
I'm gonna stab myself in the cuticles.
Yeah, if I forget to buy a razor, I just take one of my small knives and I sharpen it. And
okay, so I have a question with the toenails now. So,
all right, so shaving cream on a balloon. It's generic, but it is properly.
I'm good.
So like with the, how do you get like the black spot of shit under your toenail? Like how do you get rid of that?
You clip the toenail?
No, but I mean like the toenail has like a spot where it's not like connected to flesh, but flesh is under it.
Oh, you smashed your toe. You gotta let it grow out.
Oh no, I mean it's just like that forever. I don't know why. I think my parents used to cut my toenails way too short, especially on the sides when I was younger, where it just doesn't like it's not connected anymore there, but it's still like toe, and then a bunch of shit gets in there. I don't know how to clean it.
I feel like there's a super interesting story about your childhood and what your toes. Jesus Christ!
You see, my mom always cut my toenails way too short. Like I would fucking bleed.
Did they like strap you down like mad scientist style and do that shit?
Dude, I hated getting my toenails cut because it hurts so much.
My dad actually snipped off my hair.
See, my
holy
did
shit!
That to me after duct taping me.
See, I'm not really scared with the ears because I use clippers on my ears. I mean, not on my fucking ears, on my hair, on my hair.
Well, like this, I mean, we just had scissors, and my dad, I don't even remember it. My mom always tells the story, but I have a spot in my ear.
I think there's a reason why you don't remember it.
He snipped a piece of my ear off.
Like,
did it grow back?
No,
yeah, it's fine. It wasn't like a permanent damage thing. It was like he didn't do enough to like hurt it. I think it was like 4.
Okay.
What about
my older sister was practicing and she duct taped me to a chair. Now I'm missing the earlobe on my right ear, and due to a welding accident, my left head.
What,
Tyler?
Honestly, hearing all this just inspires me for character descriptions.
Mind you, the gentleman here, the one that was my roommate for 7 years, who handled me for 7 years, and vice versa, also went to welding class with a wool sweater on.
Oh God!
Myself in fire, and I didn't.
It's like I felt nothing.
Someone else told me.
I felt nothing.
I'm one of the people where I focused it on my weld, so I touched shit so hard that I got the weld perfect. I just happened to be on fire as well. And I will admit, that wool sweater I was wearing was amazing. I didn't feel a bit of that heat somehow.
3rd degree burns will do that.
That wasn't you that wasn't you not feeling it. That was your nerve endings just being burned.
No, I wasn't even scorched. That's the thing. Like that was a nice sweater. I kind of wish I hadn't ruined it.
I feel like the things that hurt the most
Sweater.
are things that like don't usually leave the lasting damage. Like if something really bad happens, there's too much shock. You just don't feel anything for a while. The pain
Well,
comes
that's the point.
after.
The shock stops it.
The pain comes after.
Like, that's how I walked away from being kicked by a horse. It wasn't
Holy
that it didn't
shit.
hurt. It's just I didn't get to feel it until like half an hour later, and I started screaming.
You're like, wait a minute. My ribs are broken.
Wait.
Maybe we should turn on the pain
No.
receptors. Just like,
No, I could sit here and talk for a good like hours 20s, but yeah.
oh no.
The game started.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Dude, luckily, I have
Is-
never broken like anything major. I've only broken like a small toe, and that's it.
Yeah. I've never broken anything. And on that note,
I have burned myself
it is
though.
8:30,
I burned.
and we will
Play,
start
play,
the
play.
session.
But we're talking
Don't
about
interrupt
pain.
me. No.
Don't interrupt God, okay? God is speaking.
Wait, we don't.
interrupt me about talking about IRL pain.
But we don't have Magic Cat.
We want to talk about the game pain, okay, and how we feel emotionally.
But we
So
need.
let Nino start.
And possibly physically.
We need Wizard Cat.
What?
No,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
We need Bacon. He's Wizard Cat.
Bacon's picture is the.
Uh,
No, we're fine. We're continuing. Let's go.
1 second, Daniel. What is Nodos's character? What is the Nodos character?
Wizard Cat.
All right. So you don't remember what his actual character
Wait. I got this. Okay, I
Okay.
teased the bird. I know that teased the bird. I'm
Yeah.
certain of this. Okay, Zephen, I'm
Are
pretty
you?
sure is the big knight dude.
Yes.
Farmgoth is the bard.
Okay.
And then Nodos is the last dude.
Are you fucking kidding?
I mean, one of those grouped up in the bottom right.
All right. So, by the way, the party is. You can see all of them
I
on the
can?
bottom. Yes.
I only see the bard and I see the knight. I don't see the. Oh, I see a sliver of
No.
Nodos. I see a tiny sliver of him.
The journal.
Okay,
The
he's
journal,
he's
David.
the weird fish man, right? I forget.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. With that, what happened last time on D&D? Who would like to do it?
Last time on
Last
Dragon Ball.
time
Wizard
on
now.
D&D,
We fucked up a seemingly fallen angel.
I 1v1 the
We
guy the entire
killed
time
the
they fought.
god.
They were fighting this epic battle where I fought one guy for like 5 turns.
I forgot about that.
that is how that went. Yeah, no, we were in the midst of an epic battle against a fallen angel, and you were repeatedly beating one guy.
This is what happens when you're too tanky. You don't do any damage.
I had forgotten about that.
But yeah, we had broken into the seeming Church of Light. We fought a fallen angel of with the help of Arel. I was almost with his fantastic warding bond and bless and stuff like that, while giving you guys like no damage.
Yeah, he did
And,
like no damage, but he put out a lot of support spells.
That's a lot of damage.
But we were able to, in terms, and honestly, most of what I don't know if I want to call, like only one of them died that we killed, and that was at the front door, and the demon kind of murdered him.
Yes, and this one got shot in the head. There's blood
Okay,
on the
okay,
wall.
so two cultists died, and the rest of them we managed to not murder.
I just beat the shit
Don't
out of
know
one for
how.
like 5 turns. I did it.
But you didn't kill him.
Like, stay fucking sleep.
I lost 9 hit points in the entire ordeal.
So now we are all gathered around the central.
Oh, now I can
and
see. There we go.
and now Nino can take off with.
Yeah, that's pretty much where we left off. Yeah, so to describe the room better, imagine these pews here just as charred wood. And a steaming altar and statue. There's just steam emanating off of it, basically from the moisture in the air.
Mm.
And the carpet around is also singed. It's like walking on crumpled paper.
Oh boy.
Is there anything that you guys would like to do before the city guard does what they do?
Or fuck us up, aren't
Is there? It is dissipate.
You saw those rings of him start spinning around and then shrinking into him, and then you just popped into nothing.
To him, I mean, honestly,
And
is that an altar or some kind of box? Can it be opened?
it is an altar. Go ahead and make me an
pylons.
investigation check. Yes.
Also,
There's an additional pylon in the altar.
A diamond was dropped, but Gronko's little bitch ass snagged it.
Yes, you guys did get a fat diamond. A fat diamond.
Oh no!
Big fat.
Oh no! The dark
diamond.
mode for fucking Roll20 is borked. Oh god!
Oh no.
My
But
character
anyway.
sheet, I can't fucking 1 second.
I actually took off
Investigation,
my
where are
dark
you?
mode. As much as I
Yeah.
liked it, it was buggy.
I never used it.
There's dark
A
mode on
12.
it.
Okay, a 12. Let me just look what exactly is in there, as there is a compartment that's not obvious on a first glance, but as you go down and take a look, there is something there. And I will look it up real quick because it's a spell component, an expensive one.
All right, I'm not going to let Noto, so Gronkle said, but motherfucker, you're not snatching another important item.
Oh yes,
I'm
he is.
here.
He is here
Alright,
for
Dean.
everything.
There it is. I think this is it. Yup. Yes.
We're gonna die, aren't we?
In it, you open it up, I'm guessing, Barmgoth.
Yeah.
Yeah. You open it,
Searching it.
and in it, there is a font with encrusted jewels.
Rusted jewels,
I
you say?
believe. Yes, and in it, it is filled with. When you take a sniff, easily you recognize as holy water.
Cool.
Yes. If you would like to figure out, oh, and it does seem like it could be a spell component for something a cleric would cast. You could make me an Arcana check or a Religion check to see what it would be for.
Let's see which one of those is better. They're the same.
Yeah, it's also gold plated. That is not. Nope. You don't know.
Well,
Uh,
I'm gonna pick it up, put it in my bag anyway.
You
Someone
want it?
could use it.
Wait,
It's filled. It's filled with holy water. Do you just dump that shit?
Maximum holy water.
Wait, do I have? Hey. So at some point, I know I've used potions, so I'm gonna use one of those.
Okay, like a vial.
Yeah, like
Or a bottle. A bottle
well,
will do it.
like a potion, whatever the potions come in that I bought.
All right, potions come in small vials. So, unfortunately, it's a font of it. It is
How
a
big
lot.
is a font? I don't know what a font is.
It's like a bowl. It's like a kind of a bigger bowl.
Do I
Yes,
recognize
yes.
With a 16, actually, how do you know this, Teed?
I probably
He does
heard it
everything. Don't worry
somewhere.
about it.
Yeah. You probably might have seen it in a ritual, as it is not horribly uncommon to see this used to cast the scrying spell. If you have stopped by a place that is more developed and might have the jewels and metalwork to make such a thing, this spell is used for scrying, and that is what you know. Essentially, yes. You could look it up on Roll20, but you would know that
I
that's
just meant
basically
that's
the
how T
spell.
would probably think about it.
But unfortunately, none of us know that spell.
We need lots of holy water.
We can find
Yes.
somebody that sees that.
Does anybody have any? Well, that's good. Does anybody have any empty bottles so we can just, empty vials? Just empty this bitch out. I'll carry it. It's fine.
I have a water skin.
I have flasks full of oil.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Will it fit in a water skin?
Probably
Would it
not.
make
Yes.
oil?
All right.
Oh, it
I'm
will
gonna
fit.
dump out my water skin and put holy water in it.
It
Hell
is
yes.
We're gonna need
completely
a
filled
lot.
in holy water.
A lot of holy
All right,
water.
and then I'm gonna put the font in my bag.
All right. And also with the Arcana check, the most important thing is that it definitely seems like it's worth some money, not just in raw material, but a spellcaster might want this just for casting
No.
the spell.
Bargoth. We can.
I mean, to be honest, that's what I was thinking too. It's important, but also holy water's pretty cool with all the rough and McGuff with the undead about. So we're gonna keep that one though. But you can already see like a mile. You can
Yeah, but I
spy
can't see
from the
through
safety of a
walls.
tree.
What's the fun in that?
Yeah, I'm sure that's coming soon, Teed, okay?
It needs to be
Wait,
dangerous.
I'm gonna look that up just a second while we're doing this.
Just get another eye upgrade. I'm sure you'll be good.
Yeah, I was gonna say
religion
next
check.
we're just gonna replace you.
Religion check. This is very much like sun worship themed, Zephen. Looking at the bowl, a lot of the gems are something like, I guess, what is it, sapphire? Or amber, that's it. Amber encrusted, gold plated, definitely associated with such a thing. And probably used for a lot of religious ritual, but can, as Teed has figured out, can also be used to cast spells.
Regardless of what we decide to do with it, let's do then, and we'll decide whether to sell it or give it to some. Sound good? Because we're in this building, we might, not dilly dally too much. What's this big statue about?
That seems to be the classical interpretation of an angel. Although there's definitely, like behind the statue, basically the background is the sun emanating in beams, and the foreground being the angel, and in it is holding a flail that is basically also a depiction of the sun.
So basically, that fallen angel took that statue's form.
Indeed.
Hello, Bacon.
While you guys are doing that, the city guard, you hear the manacles being clasped around these people's wrists. This man right here will slam this warlock into the ground very roughly and slap the manacles on him as well. And go over to Arel, and they will start speaking undercommon.
Don't know shit.
Look, we stopped a terrorist threat. This is now inner city politics.
Maybe not, but maybe we would want to put a word in to the higher ups to let them know that at the very least they were being tricked. They were being controlled.
But weren't they planning on trying to overthrow?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it all had to do with, well,
I thought
Oh, you said that out loud, right?
whispering.
Oh yeah, that's right. Go ahead. Yeah. Never mind.
I'm speaking to Zephin in a hushed tone.
I would actually like you to make a stealth check for that one to whisper it quietly enough.
Oh no!
Okay, so does armor actually affect that?
No,
Can
no.
I take the disadvantage off for that?
Yeah, you could take the disadvantage off for that.
Okay, because that gives me disadvantage on stealth, but.
Oh yeah. Let me check. I need to look at the rifleman stat block real quick.
oh god damn it.
Yes. He's
Have to get
walling.
level 3 spells though.
Yeah, it actually seems like the city guard, the ones with the pikes, they pass by not hearing this, and the man with the rifle, he also doesn't seem like he's hearing this either.
Well, they did, but I'm pretty under the control of the fallen. There's no way they came across this in the. Like I said, maybe bring it up to the higher.
When we go meet the matron, we'll put great deeds and.
Or we
have
can
these
go
people-
talk to. God damn, I forget her name.
Yes.
Tog.
Tog.
Yeah, if you're reaching for confirmation, yes.
They all left. So
I
the only
thought
people
the-
here that are in charge is the matron.
Have we already met her?
No,
Not yet.
that's where we were
Okay.
on our way to meet her.
I thought
and
the other
giant
chick was
great-
still here. What I can't remember the name of ever.
Ilbin.
Elbin, yeah, that one.
Open.
Inquisitor Ilbin. I would guess that she went. I don't know. We'll I'm sure we can't convince any of these gods.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, no, actually, you won't say that at this moment, as the conversation between Arel and the rifleman grow a bit heated. The rifleman will grab his prosthetic arm and grab it at the wrist, and then point his rifle at him with one hand. And it seems like he is shaking it and yelling at him to take it off. In which Arel will take it off at that point, and he will be left with one arm. He will then slap the manacle on himself and then on Arel, just chaining the two together.
Wait, so we already
Like
killed
I'm
the
about
angel?
to just ditch these guys. When you
I
put it
want a
that way.
reward.
Oh, you guys killed the
I'm
angel.
asking you guys what you want to do.
I want a reward.
Well, we have to go talk to people who aren't the guardsmen about that one.
I'm gonna talk to the commander guy.
Be as demanding as
this is
humanly
going
possible.
west.
We need him to love us.
Need who to love us?
The guard.
I mean, Thorvin likes us a lot, it seems like. And I feel like that's the guy we probably need to talk to. So we got to go talk to the matron, convince her to side with Thorvin that it's right, that it's right to siege Tog, and then we got to go to Tog, get in, murder a lady, and have a party.
I ain't gonna actually
Have a party.
Nodos, with your passive perception,
Yes.
you will, and with Barmgoth's passive perception, and I forget, Zephen, what is your passive perception?
As it's 10.
It's 10. Yeah, then, with just Barmgoth, Nodos, you both hear the sounds of many footsteps frantically entering the building.
I think that's our cue to leave.
With it definitely sounds like there's the clink of armor as well.
That's reassuring.
Oh yeah, I gotta pick up my helmet at some point. I think I'm still helmet.
Hey, city guard guys, you guys gotta hang on all this. Are we good?
Yeah, the rifleman would look back at you. Yes, if you would like to talk with the traitor, then you may have your time. Otherwise, he will be locked up.
All right, fuck it. I'll talk to him.
Yeah, I guess that's walking into a conversation, if anything.
Oh, I'm just saying he's not going to stop you from talking to him.
Okay.
I get
We
that,
may as
but
well.
Just on top of Barmgoth.
it's like, oh, sorry.
Hey, get that alcohol. This isn't mating season, bruv.
No.
Are you sure?
Nobody wants that.
Wants that.
Some weirdos on the internet probably do.
That's fair.
Oh, no.
Oh no. That'll be a hell of a
Anyway.
show.
Hey, Oral, how you holding up, bud? No.
I'm fine. I guess, but I think my spirit can't really last much longer. I thought anyone could be redeemed, even a obviously broken and corrupted spirit such as the one you just thought, but I guess it's not.
Don't
like
be
who our
too hard
teammates
on
are.
yourself.
I will try not to. I think the afterlife looms for me soon. But I'm not sure. I know that Thorvin he will talk, but I don't know how these negotiations will go. I never met the man.
Well,
personally.
I've got a surprise. Like, how about this? How about idea? We don't have a whole lot of we have a cave, a hovel in a mountain. You never have to come back here.
I thank you for the offer. Really, that's it. I guess it brightens the mood, and he will give a dumb kind of wry smile. We'll go. If I doubt I will be released, at least if I will be released, they will keep watching me. We will see.
Oi, don't fret about it too much. Me and Zephin got you. Right, Zephin?
At the
Just say
very
yes.
least, I think we can keep. I'm hoping we can keep execution off. I'm just gonna try and be a bit realistic here.
You will see the rifleman shrug.
Hey, Mr. Rifleman, I respect what you do, but you got to admit we have a way with words.
Roll the check.
Do I need to roll a check?
Roll the check.
Before rolling any, before the conversation goes too much further, he will go. Any analytics and negotiations you bring up with the general is none of my concern. As long as there's no magic corrupting his thoughts, then I will follow his order.
I mean, now I would never do such a thing.
He will
We
just slowly
shall-
nod down.
We shall see what we may do with the general.
He
Why-
likes
why
us,
would-
Dinah.
We're gonna fuck it up some.
If
Wait,
you
unless-
shut up,
God damn it.
anyway, we should probably be making our way. We still have another destination after all of this.
I was just giving Nino ideas.
I don't need those ideas implanted in his head. Yeah, no, we can be on our way. Oral, keep your chin up. You know, things get darkest right before the dawn, right? You know, you and your light.
Sure, yes. That is something I would say.
That's better than nothing, friend.
Well, I guess
We
we need
will
to go
try and
talk-
keep in touch. See
Uh,
what we can do for you.
yeah, and Barmgoth, as you walk away, the rifleman will just like point a finger real quick and go. The rest of the city guard will be cracking down on whoever has visited this church. Be sure not to interfere. Their process is an efficient one.
That might be, but bear in mind, any of the ones who were looking to rebel were in here being controlled by the entity.
We will think about possible corruption with our investigation. For now,
will
leave it
say-
with us.
I will say possible nothing. I was almost one of them thanks to that thing.
As I've said, we will keep it in mind.
So be it. Still a little tired. Not super fucked up, but a little tired after fighting that, thing.
We need more person.
Nah, everything's good. That is a touch of light.
What is wrong with your Discord?
What, did I cut out again?
Did cut out a bit.
You warbled again.
Well, either way, we can get out of this hellhole.
Yes, let's.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, and you pass by more city guard if you want to do some dumb chatting with them at all. That'd be if you want.
No,
if
I
you
mean,
want to
I'm
do
just
anything
gonna,
with it. Yeah.
You know what?
gonna kind of nod and wave.
I was gonna, as I walk by, so how is it on your end?
Yeah. Let me roll something real quick. Why am I trying to roll on the Google search bar? All right, there you go. Okay. I gotta have this out, but this will just take me a second.
No worries, I'm the one who decided.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Surprisingly, you come across a tallish orc man. Tallish meaning tallish by orc standards at around 6'6", 6'7". Wearing the city guard armor uniform. We'll go. And we'll go in an accent a little bit more familiar to you for other tribes around in the mountains. Well, we was ordered to look around and search for any point of the riot. And it seemed like there wasn't any riot going on, so orders were changed up to see any conspirators involved, so we just started breaking down doors. Some got a little feisty, had to be put down, a shame, but most of them came down quietly.
What a lively process you have.
Yes, and then we got word that something extremely powerful was actually at the beam of light, which I said, yeah, of course there is. There's a beam of light there, but none of them listen to me, the knobheads. Just a grunt. And a surface dweller to them.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the surface dwellers are the one that dealt with it. Tell them that.
Right on. I will. They'll
You're
never
right,
live it
there
down.
there was something at the source of that light.
Yeah. I wish I was here, though, during the fight. Maybe I'd get a promotion.
I don't know. That's a fight I think you may have gotten a bit lucky to be away from.
No, that means it's even a better fight.
Keep your head up. You'll make promotion eventually. I'm gonna start walking.
Fighting. No, he doesn't say that, but he'll go, damn right. Nice help, by the way. And you like squeeze through the door, catching this guardsman off guard, and will back up as well.
Run.
Yeah, there's just a fucking armored paladin riding an elk through the fucking building. Uh-oh.
Oh, also Thynar. Yeah, well, you can if you want to, but this is what the party is saying.
Free.
You are free.
For now.
You may fly.
Okay. Birdie.
That's good.
Go, Birdie, go.
All go to Mouse.
He was laughing, so I assume so.
Just said that
Gotcha.
to me. Everything's good. We're
Okay.
laughing at something.
Okay, we
gotcha.
got worried.
Laughing at Bird.
No.
So
she
you
had to
gotta
come
go
in
out
and
of
show me
town right
something.
now.
No, she had to come in and show me something.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. And so the little side combat fighting God resolves with not as many casualties as it could have been. For sure.
Oh, that one's surprisingly okay.
A bowl and a diamond for you. And with that, we'll go back. Oh, what the fuck? No, I don't want the whole tile. There we go.
But not be it.
And yeah,
We got to figure out what the hell's going on with your.
I
You
don't
guys
have
are
any like,
currently-
unnecessary programs in the back
are currently located here.
There's like 10 tabs of porn.
here.
Yeah, and you do hear, the voices of, orders being barked in Undercommon, sometimes in Common, sometimes in native languages that sound more familiar to Teed and Barmgoth. Basically, a bit of chaos around you in this area.
Kind of hate to say it, but there's not a whole lot we can do about that. I think it's just gonna be like that. How long has it been since we dropped off our gear at the?
Since you dropped off your gear,
I'm still technically missing my helmet.
Mhm.
I was having my.
Dino's missing his. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need
and
my.
I was having my
Hammer
horns.
boy.
Yeah, you need
I was
your
having my
hand for it.
horns put on the glowing.
Yes. It hasn't. It has only been like it was the day before, and it has not been a day since. It's only. It is like later in the noon, like.
I'm
guess
pretty sure
3.
we're actually on the same day because I'm pretty sure that light struck the ceiling. Like,
Oh yes,
right
you guys
as
were
we
doing your
left.
errands.
yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
we have to wait a day before that shit's done. Shit. Well, I suppose we
Yeah.
can go look around, rest up, maybe go talk to whoever's currently in charge. Tell them, it's currently completed, or that this current fiasco is under control.
Well, I mean, the last person in charge.
Did I remember
Is
wrong?
there is there a guard nearby?
Oh yes.
Hello.
Roll me a D100.
200.
Oh,
All right,
that's perfect.
76. There's definitely a guard nearby. They are currently questioning a household at the moment.
Occupied.
There is one that's just kind of looking around. Yes.
Hello, Mr. Guard, Mr.
Yeah.
Hey, who would if I wanted to talk to who was in charge currently of, like, say, the city? Would it be right now? I know Thorvin's out. Is Ilbin here?
Gods, I hope Ilbin is not here. But yes, the matron should be in her tower, I think, unless they're keeping a secret. Which
Right,
maybe they are. I don't know.
I mean, you never know, right? Exactly. No, but that's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the help, by the way.
No problem. Keep doing good.
Yeah. And yeah, although you couldn't visually see it, he had like kind of a hide sort of coat and big and gruff voice of an orc.
matron, guys. Unless you guys want to go do something else. We don't have to go to her right away. We, pawn off this bowl. There's so many options.
Now I think maybe speaking to them, an acceptable idea.
Yeah, no, that was
I
more
want out
so
of the
just trying to comment on the absolute livid nightlife there is around.
Can't sneak. People.
It's
pay
like the
attention
real
too
life.
Get out of here with your real life nonsense.
We're here to escape it.
No.
Art imitates
Right,
life.
So I guess we go to.
Okay. Yeah, he's,
I'm
he's,
going to
starting
matron.
over.
If long as the rest of you are coming.
Yeah, let me just. You guys start walking over, and the streets are echoed. You could hear the echoes of. It's less intense, kind of the struggle. There was like a sound of some swords clashing, but other than that, it hasn't been. It doesn't sound horribly violent. Just bit of yelling, bit of confusion. People moving around in armor, as there's a decent amount of the city guard's garrison essentially being mobile in this area of the city. And you guys move forward here, and it seems like they've cordoned the place off. And at that place, you see this man whose token I need to crop real quick, so there's not too much empty space. Not too much head space in the shot. There we go. Boom. So many folders. This man.
Ooh.
I already hate him.
Tyler is a dark elf. No shit.
But also, he doesn't look quite as smug. The clothing, however, is pretty close. It's black instead of red. With a white and silver trim with the inner shirt. And it seems like he also has a breastplate on as well. Armed with a saber to his side. Talking to what seemed to be some of the gate guard captains of the garrison and discussing the situation, probably. You cannot tell because they're saying it in undercommon. The most common of languages. And they see you approach. And although, you see some of the city guards see this as somebody's trying to break through, will raise their weapons, but very quickly, the man that you see and the gate guard captains especially will tell them to put those weapons down and greet you. And in a very just, pretty well spoken, pretty clearly spoken language, addressing you guys in the language that you would all speak. He will wave you forward and come forward. You must be the heroes of the city that I've heard so much about.
Oh, I wouldn't say heroes, Happy to be by to help.
We're helpers. Nice to meet you.
Oh, the
Yeah,
definition
you
of
are.
a hero, in my opinion. he
would
will
be our-
give a smile and chuckle a bit.
He is our sharpshooter. He is quite accomplished at his job, admittedly.
Also, thanks for
Of course. Of course. I see this band of people, and I'm not stupid, essentially. I know that you are the people that have come here and helped us in a time of need, and we appreciate it. We'd rather not make any dumb mistakes. And he would eye some of the guards very, very subtly.
That would be appreciated. Our patience might be high, but only to some of
I
us
don't know
may
if
not.
a gunshot wound would make me too terribly happy right now. Hey, but it's okay. No harm, no foul.
Indeed. And he will raise his hand to shake one of yours. Well,
I'll
the whole
shake
party
his
is
hand.
honestly.
I'll go. I'm still on Cernos, but I'll reach for a handshake. Fuck it.
As he's, shaking your guys' hand, will go. My name is Vendra. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, name. I almost said Cernos' name. I am Zephen.
I'm Bob.
You guys give your names to this. To the rest of the party. Shake his hand and
Do you all want to like
Give name.
introduce yourselves?
no.
Not very chatty today, are you guys?
No.
Yeah, he extends his hand towards Teed, Thydar, Nodos.
I'm just gonna do like the
I
whole
shake his
bird,
hand.
like head.
My mistake.
Don't mind those two. They're
Once I noticed, would definitely just shake his hand.
Okay. Yeah, it'll
enough.
shake yours. Do you give your name?
Yeah, as I
notice.
notice.
Nodos.
don't mind the bright one. He's just I haven't
He's
figured
a
it out
wonderful
yet.
little odd one.
He's
Understandable.
helpful.
I have friends myself that could be considered odd. But anyway, it is very good to finally meet you all. For I have been pretty busy with the other task and been away from the city. Unfortunately, in the time of the siege. It came at an inopportune time.
Sieges aren't normally happen at opportune times, unfortunately,
I
right?
was gonna say, is any of this an opportune time?
Absolutely not. I'm glad we're on the same page in this. Unfortunately, the work that I was on before still continues today at the end of the day. And this little riot is not great. Tell me, how does it fare from your end? I would like to hear your perspectives.
I'm not gonna lie, I yawned for about half of that. What is what's the sit rep he's asking for?
He's asking for on our end what the situation was, and I'm guessing a full breakdown of what happened.
Oh, in the church?
Yes, some of my men don't exactly understand some of the things that they've seen.
We killed the deity.
I'm hoping seasoned. What's
Please
wrong?
no.
with you? Yes, seamen from the sea,
Lots of
sailors.
seamen.
Lots of them come to the bar. But seasoned veterans as yourself, going around some of the parts of the world, could enlighten me further. And when you say that Thynar, he goes, interesting. That is the report that I've gotten from my guard as well.
So, like, in terms of what happened, well, we were on our way to wanted to talk to her for a bit. Orvin, the bright light shot up. Everybody saw that one. Due diligence, decided to go check it out. And as it turns out, I really don't know.
Seemingly fallen.
Yeah, he
me
seemed a
clarify.
bit wonky. Not very friendly, honestly, but he had a whole bunch of the people in this church under mind control, and like the only reason that we could get in and out and get a lot of help was because of Aurel killed him. Well, sent him back to his plane.
Okay, that's more what I was looking for. Thank you. And you will see him as you're talking about this. He's actually jotting that down. He does not jot anything down that Thynar said there. And he will go through it. Ah, yes, those. I'm glad that you've sent it back. Finding it, it's rather troublesome having those run around, thinking that they could do whatever they want.
I do want to make sure that maybe since you wrote it down in bold italics, but most, if not all, of those people that were part of this, I would wager, was not under their own mental capacity. They didn't choose to.
This rebellion was not of their own volition.
Yeah, volition. That's the word. Thanks.
Don't worry about it. Don't remember why I know that word.
Just in case. Most of them
Yes, I would actually guess that they might have access to some of these things. Tell me, do you think it was just the idol, or was he also having his other people try and mind control anyone? Or do you have any more info on what
In
was
terms
going
of
on there?
No,
as
I
far as
should
I
say.
know, it was just him.
it was just those in the church.
Okay.
We will keep this all in mind. We were thinking that there was mind control involved, but seems like it might be on a smaller scale than what we might think. Hopefully, at least.
Let's hope we don't need any more.
Yes, and hopefully none of the city guard roughed you up.
Oh no, they were friendly as a peach.
Oh, good. They're militarily trained, so you must forgive them if they seem a bit rough.
Oh, we've all got a job to do, and they
Oh, I should also say that as you get to this barricade, there definitely seems to be like a line of kind of carts and, city guard just lining up and blocking this area off. Like down the Silvergate Road to a point where you can't see because it's blocked off by one of the city blocks.
now on other matters. Is there any way that we?
He will. Let me check some. He will look up at you. It seemed like an unexpected thing that it seems like that kind of sideblinded him a slight bit. You wish to talk to Kenya?
Yeah, that's where we were on over about Thorvin and everything.
Very interesting. She doesn't talk to outsiders pretty much ever. It's always within the tribe.
We were very much hoping to make kill the blood beast. Fuck, I'm stuttering like a motherfucker.
In the last 3 days we've been here, we've killed both demons and angels.
So I was hoping maybe she'd make an exception just for a short little.
I'm sure she has. But yes, she should be in her tower. If she's expecting you, I guess you should just go knock. I busy here, but if you wish to see me, I'll be in the Fort Victory. I would have to do a lot of paperwork and make sure that everything's organized. I am what other cities might call a mayor, I guess.
Don't envy your job currently, sir.
Currently, no. Yeah, this is not amazing.
I gotta be a bit more lively. I'm oddly tired and as I'm in the middle of drinking a fucking bang. Sorry, side note.
Hey, but it's these trials and tribulations that prove good leadership and all that stuff, right? I mean, we got to have them, or else there's like that.
Yeah, make me a persuasion check with advantage. Just for like general friendliness, increasing relations sort of thing. 29.
Fuck.
Wow, don't even need it. All right. Yeah, after all this conversation, Margoth, he kind of makes that agreement sort of nod and face. Go, that is right. I didn't think I would meet a like-minded person just so randomly. Isn't life wonderful?
Oh, it
know what
definitely can be.
Never know who or what might roll through your city.
Indeed. I hope we could keep a good relation. And I will, since Thorvin's away and Kenya doesn't give a shit, I will try to think of some way to repay for just acting with no obligation to do so.
Hey, I'm sure whatever you think of will be fantastic, and we truly. It's not our job, but most of us enjoy helping. Teed likes to shoot things, and I think Notice at this point is just having a good time.
I'm glad.
I will say that anything is of help. Nope, brain, come on. You can do this. Anything to help with the situation down here and above is helpful, but anything we get is more than we have. I was meant to say, that's meant to be taken as anything is helpful. We're not trying to be greedy.
Gotcha. Yeah, here we go. Well, Yes, the city resources are limited, but I will think of something at least sort of appropriate. But I would hope that our relationship still remains friendly, even after all this.
I
Barmgoth,
hope so too.
Barmgoth and Nodos, since you guys actually have decent insight.
I mean, my passive
It
insight is now
seems-
15.
Yeah. Oh, really? Perfect.
Yeah.
It seems that he is attempting to hint at something when he says, "Let's hope we keep getting along," as if both hopeful and a warning. Almost. It's very strange. Maybe
It
a
is
little
very
off-putting,
strange. But,
but
you know,
yeah.
at this point, if anybody talks to me in a straight way, I'm more surprised by that than having undertones.
Yeah.
To be honest, at this point, undertones are common.
Well, I shouldn't keep you. I have still some more work to do as well. So he will bow and show his arm to the way to the matron's estate.
Right, well, take care of yourself, Vendra.
Likewise.
We'll be seeing you.
All right, you guys make your way forward.
I wonder what he meant with that kind of weirdo. Anybody else pick up on that?
I think he has the hots for you.
That's not quite what I meant, Dinar, but you know, I am a fairly attractive Goliath, even by Goliath standards. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate it. Good boost to the confidence.
Who knows in this town? Everyone's got an undertone here.
Wouldn't be the underway if it didn't.
I knew that was
Fuck off.
fucking coming. I knew it.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, you guys make your way forward. Over here, there are a lot of finer looking buildings, and I would say with the passive investigation of Nodos and passive Arcana, or just being proficient in Arcana, Nodos, you see that a lot of these buildings were made with like transmutation over time. Like imagine the Full Metal Alchemist transmutation marks, essentially. It seems like a lot of these buildings were made entirely through transmutation. As if crafted basically through the stone. Some of them, some of the architect, well, actually not some of the architecture, it would all match here. Just basically in the edgy sort of tone and design. A lot of them with tall spires on this end of the town as well. And it seems like pretty much everyone who lives around this area must know magic of some kind. And although they are big houses, you might think maybe only one or two people live in here. It's basically a place where it seems Arcanists just live and build their homes and experiment. And you get to a more open place where there seems to be a tower that's actually more blocky than the rest. That stands tall. Let me check something real quick. But I don't know exactly how much height it is, but it'd be like 4 stories tall. But adorned in, drapes, drapes of the city, essentially, on each side of it. And you guys walk forward, seeing the door. It's made out of iron, and it's got the city's coat of arms on it. But it has a bit more tribal look to it.
Door?
Nope.
No, like people standing outside. It's just
For people, let me see.
like any kind of guards. Anybody?
There's some walking around. You'll see some people that definitely seem to be spellcasters by just even looking at them at the corner of your eye. walking from building to building, but it's not very busy here. Kind of reinforcing the fact, notice that maybe just one guy built a very gaudy mansion for each of these mansions that you see.
I mean, what else is there to
Do
do?
I see anything weird?
Perception check or investigation. Do you mean the door or just anything around the building?
In catches the eye.
Perception check, please. You have advantage, by the way.
Okay.
Because of your
Okay.
magical
I
item.
have to remember that.
Yeah. 23. You see that you definitely have attracted some attention walking into here. Some of the looks almost look disgusted. Some of them curious. Like unapologetically like, what the fuck is that doing here? Some of them just look like very curious at you and almost kind of the creepy kind of curious. And though they never really approach, especially when you get to this tower, nobody really dares approach. And it is a bit quiet. You could also hear just you can't hear it because the walls are just like metal, so it's a bit soundproof, but you do hear chatting of some sort in undercommon in a language that you don't really understand.
Walls. Anyway.
Oh no.
Yeah, all right. We're just gonna look at the rest of the guys. There's nothing outside.
It's fine. If it were outside, they'll get over it.
Unfortunately, Teed, you are going to have to bear with it. Well, you may leave, of course, but we are in need of talking to the, I forget what she is, the matron?
The
Matron.
matron, yes.
It's literally on the map. It's right
It's on
there.
the map.
Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that. Shut up, Teed.
So I guess I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Can Teed read? I'm just curious. I don't think he can, right?
No, like I had something. Yeah, I actually like put that as a freaking personality trait. I can't read.
T just points at a map. I can totally read. See that? It says
See right there? It says worker ward.
I'm an idiot. Even I can read this map.
Just knock.
I guess I'm gonna knock on the door.
knock. Yeah, you knock with a couple of loud clangs. And you will hear steps forward. And what opens up, you see a group of mages huddle around with seemingly just already looking at some of their arcane focuses expensive. In a sort of first floor wouldn't be a lab. The first floor would be basically almost sort of reception area, lounge area sort of vibe, where there seems to be comfortable seating. And, essentially that sort of thing. Bookshelves for any books, not just of spellcasting, but books in general. And in the back of this small group of mages, it's not a large group, is the man you've met, Simimar. And he will nod. At the gate after the battle. At the Coldway Gate.
Oh, the
Yeah, Simimar. It's actually right there.
Cinnamon bar?
Cinnamon bar.
cinnamon bar.
I just had cinnamon. But yes, you see that. And he will nod and give you a slight smile. Say, I'm glad you've chosen to speak with us. I was worried that Thorvin would have just pulled you away for good with it.
Wow, I mean, thankfully, he didn't pull it. There was a great beam of light out there that pulled us away for a bit. You guys see that?
We did. We had to send some of the novices to support, but yes, we saw. Do you know what that was? We haven't received
We shot a
Big, much.
circle thing with rings.
Fallen angel took
Nah.
over a bunch of people's minds.
Oh, good lord.
We
Well,
killed it. Well, sent it back to its kill, and you can't really kill
It's
celestial
no
beings, I
longer
guess.
a threat.
those things. I really hate seeing them around. I'm glad there's how did that get in the city?
Well,
You will
if you
see.
them around.
You will see a lot of them go confused
You know,
looks,
that's a good question.
and they will go, "One of those entered here? Can't believe it."
Again, how many times have you seen these things?
We have not seen, but we would hear stories of them from Rustamar, and sometimes they would appear in other places where they would essentially overcompensate the will of the gods and try to get a cult of followers.
Succeeded.
What?
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 Oh,
That
God.
was the most beautiful bore gout
He
I
just
have
fucking
ever
died.
heard.
Yeah, that was.
You know what?
fantastic.
Bob Goss is going to sit over here and shut up. You guys can talk for the rest. Fuck you guys. I can't help it.
Actually, yeah,
We heard
notice
that.
you can make a history check or religion check if you want on Radiant Idols or Fallen Idols.
Our rolls all suck. Why not? I'll just roll the thing that I should be good at. Hey,
I'll let you do it with advantage. For some reason, there's something that pulls at you that makes you feel familiar of such a thing.
hey, let's take that 17.
Nodos. This would be in your wheelhouse, as there are extra planar creatures. So you may also have advantage.
Religion check?
A history check. Or religion. Either way. Whatever's higher for you. It will change the context a little bit, but not really by much. 21. Very good, very good. So, with a religion 17, it's actually very similar to Use FN, where they would try to send, ever since the apocalypse, the age of the apocalypse, people just kind of stopped worshipping the gods and refused to even believe that they exist. And these idols were partly the first attempt before, sending down an Azamar, which is not nearly as powerful, but powerful enough. The idols was the first attempt at healing. And also notice, you would know this as well, healing and helping
real quick.
people. But many of them went rogue and made it worse. Just making the age of the apocalypse even more apocalyptic with their power, as they got obsessed with being worshipped and them being powerful beings.
Man-made beings, though, huh?
Not man-made; they were sent by the gods, and then
Okay,
basically it made it worse.
I apologize. I must have
Yeah.
clearly zoned that part out. My apologies.
Yeah, not man-made. And yeah, notice that as well. And with a 21, you know that there are a decent amount of sightings in Rustamar and cults that might have remained hidden. And one being in Ophon isn't very common, or really actually is unheard of. There could be some more hiding out, but there's never really been you've looked through records. This hasn't happened, nor there was any sign of it happening.
Interesting.
It is thought that there's probably none that were created on Ophon. But, nothing's ever confirmed until it's confirmed. And even then.
Yeah.
Though, I would say with a 21, you could speculate that it's possibly come over here because of the large amount of people and culture that live underground. Whether it was assisted or not, that's just up to your own logical intuition.
Okay.
Yes, but yeah, it is far away from its origin point. You would know with the 21. Anyway, exiting from Nodos's detective mode, we go back to the group of mages, who also all seemed worried. As they're all experts in history, and they trade these ideas around. And let's see, do they get to Nodos? Is Nodos's brain bigger?
To be fair, my brain's not really that big. My charisma's
Holy
high, though.
shit!
It's very big.
Nodos's brain is bigger, as it seems like they all trade ideas. Nodos, and they will do it in a tongue that everyone can understand. So as maybe you could contribute. But they will all trade ideas, and the highest they rolled is a 5 on the die. So that's a 12.
Damn.
So they just trade ideas, and they go, maybe one was created here. No, that's stupid. They wouldn't make a new one. They don't
I'll
have
definitely
power.
input into the middle of them saying no.
You Danganronpa interrupt with, no, that's wrong. And tell them this, and they all seem slightly irked that they were one-upped by an outsider.
High five, Nodos.
And all grumble appreciatively. Simimar will nod and kind of just smile towards you, Nodos, as it seems like you've broken ice.
You're welcome,
garnered-
Cinnamon Bar.
Yeah. I should have picked another name. It's too close to Synonym Bar.
Now it's synonym bar. It's not even cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
It's Cinnamon. It's Cinnamar.
The
It's
whole
not-
chat.
Cinnamar.
Simimar, or just Sim.
Cinnamar.
Yeah, I'm
No.
just gonna call him Sim because it's easier on me right now.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Sim will nod at that, and you will notice with your passive insight that you've definitely garnered at least a bit of respect, having a bit of education.
Mm-hmm.
To continue, was there anything that any questions that you people needed to ask before we continue? Kenya can be hard to speak to, and everyone else will also be watching.
I mean, we're a bunch of fools, so I don't know.
Does she like jokes? Sense of humor?
Absolutely not. Do not bring up any jokes.
Difficult with me. I'm gonna be 100% honest here. Whole
Maybe you're
world's a
just bad at
stage and all that
telling
jazz.
jokes.
You.
No,
Or
not
you
you,
talking to
Barb.
him?
Got them.
Oh. I was seriously offended for a moment, sir.
No, I like your
jokes.
joke.
My jokes are A1.
Big sauce?
A steak
Anything
sauce.
you would
But
like
anyway,
to tell us specifically? Anything we should be wary of? We are kind of
going in blind.
out of practice for such occasion.
She is very assertive. I would say one thing: don't try to show dominance, at least not too much, or she will take that as a challenge.
Now,
I
come on,
imagine
Sim.
one
Do
must
I
show
seem
at
like
least
the dominant
confidence.
type?
Yes. From the
He will
sounds of it.
shrug.
He's like, I don't fucking know anymore.
It's not entirely an insult. We, at her time when she was born, being compared to a predator was quite the compliment. I would not try to bring it up now, as much as it might come off as clumsy.
Us clumsy, never.
To point that out. Normally, I insult. I was just
Let's not do any
completely-
insulting, Teed.
I
None.
completely understand.
This can only end well.
Also,
Oh,
Thynar, do not get us thrown in jail.
Do I need to
Again.
duct tape everyone's mouth shuts other than the
Duct tape
Because-
might not be necessary.
I have a 2
be-
of persuasion.
because
You're the one that
because
scares me the
even-
most.
Yeah, because even if Nodos has some weird ticks,
I'm just gonna
like, he
stealthily
knows how to
take, like,
talk to
10
people.
steps away.
You make no noise.
I
Stepping
know
Nodos
away.
is also
Barb
just
got
very
that.
tired right now.
What was that?
so
Notice?
you're behind.
I just said I am very tired right now, so I'm not too talkative.
I understand.
Yeah, but Nodos knows how to
Ignorant.
talk to people without coming off like a complete idiot. The very least.
A prick, maybe, but not an
Not
idiot.
an idiot. Teen and Thynar, I'm a bit more concerned about. Can you guys be on your best behavior?
You want me to lie or you want me to tell the truth?
I'll let you
Would you-
carry the bowl.
No,
Yes.
Listen,
we might not see it.
that's fine. Okay, I'm making a deal. Now,
Hey,
Teen, I'm letting
I'd
you
share the
carry
money
this.
with Farm Goth.
I'm letting you carry this, okay? And you're gonna be you're gonna be good.
Suddenly just burning face with little fingers out. Gimme, 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 gimme.
All right, I'm gonna hand him the bowl. All right, on your behavior. Now, Thynar, how do I even bribe you? I'll buy you a bunch of drinks when we get back to the bar.
Okay, but we need to get T drunk too.
Look, Teed has free will. Oh, I can't make him do that, but I will buy all of your drinks.
Okay, but you have to match me per each shot I take. You have to take.
Fine. Don't like this idea, but fine. Fine.
Maybe you
be
could have
on your
just
best
left them
behavior.
out here instead, right?
Well, they're not just gonna sit out.
And that would have been on them.
Yeah. Okay. We're still.
That's why I'm worried about bringing them in.
Well, we've already agreed to all be good boys and girls. Boys.
I'd totally stay outside.
Okay. All right, Cinnamon Bar. I think
Excuse me?
Sim. I think we're good.
All right. Let's not make any
Just-
vocal mistakes with the meeting. Of similar
Of course
note.
not. Of course
yes.
I
not.
suppose I should dismount Cernos by now, huh?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
imagine so.
No,
It's
you
just
go in
what-
here and you just be like, look at me, bitches.
You
Now
know,
that's asserting dominance.
you're right.
Is that a challenge?
Do it.
Now, just so I don't fuck up the pronunciation. And it's
I'm just gonna
Kenya?
call her matron.
Kenya,
Kenya.
said fast, pretty much.
Pause here.
Well, I mean, if you accidentally do mispronounce something, I'm not going to count that. Obviously,
You
though,
might, at this point.
if you purposefully do it, just like with Simon and Bar, then that's different.
I didn't do that. That was a total accident. What are you talking about? You're
Sure.
lying. I'm gonna roll persuasion on the DM. One moment.
That's a deception. Anyway, do you guys go up for your meeting? Okay.
Look, flattery gets us everywhere, Zephin.
Yep.
Do you need to hold my hand?
My hand's full of bowls. No.
Bag. Bitch.
And speaking of spook, you guys go up, and it seems that the first room and so do the follow-up second rooms, second floor, third floor, seem to be arcane laboratories of some kind. Arcane laboratories and other such things. As you go up, you'll see one table that looks like it's for dissection of different creatures that is stained with blood of all sorts and different types of creatures as well. Like, it is if it was not cleaned, it would be definitely a rainbow. With crystals that spark off of each other as you go up. And when you get to the fourth floor, there is a faint and ominous blue glow that seems almost kind of a bit bright, making like bright light flooding down the stairs as you keep going upstairs. Also, this tower seems very immaculate, very expensive carpentry, good woodwork, although by mushroom wood, still good woodwork. And you get up there, and you will see not only Kenya in the pretty much the center of a, well, not in the center of the circle, but I guess at the top of the circle. If I'm sure if you know what I mean by that.
Like room, but like a gallery.
Yes. Best way to probably describe it is like the Jedi Council, how they have their
that's what I
setup.
was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much exactly that. And similar to the Jedi Council, although it wouldn't be holograms, it would be more of spiritual manifestations of other mages around. Sitting in these chairs, some of them floating and standing and pacing, with two other physical manifestations. Physical manifestations, just like two physical bodies sitting to her left and right. That sit a little motionless, hoods over their heads.
All right, start this conversation, Barmgoth. I ain't gotta take a leave. Be right back.
Yeah. Let's.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And you guys will then get up there, and she will see you and bow her head forward, and just the head, not a full bow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm an outsider. If I do a full bow, maybe idiot. We're gonna go with that one.
Okay.
Like at the hip bow.
Yeah. You do that. She will she will acknowledge it in the other forms in the room, the other blue, kind of ghostly actually. Mutter some words in Undercommon. If you would like, you could make an insight check.
On what they're saying?
On the tone. Yeah, with a 15, it's like a very kind of a curious tone at the start.
I
Okay, the conversation hasn't started. I bowed.
And she will start it off with, it seems that you have taken our up our offer on a bit of a chat. Thorvin hasn't wooed you over with his plethora of gifts quite yet.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna stutter. Now you put me in this position. I'm nervous about what I'm gonna say. How dare you? How dare you?
Perfect.
No, ma'am. No, you know, to be honest, we're not quite so easily wooed. To be honest, the gifts and stuff were a bit unnecessary. Are helpful, but I'm more than always having a chat. I like to talk.
From what I've heard, it seems that your main motivation here was the preservation of the little city up on the top of the surface.
Amongst others, yes, we are here in the end for the overall preservation of, well, life in this camp.
Of course. She will get up. And as you seek the preservation of your own life and you of others, we also seek the preservation of not just our lives, but our traditions that we have seemed to have fallen away from. That Thorvin is rapidly falling away from. And she will look at one of the hooded figures to the side and make a motion for a hand and grab a book. And this hooded figure will walk towards you. And I forgot, what is everyone's passive perceptions? I think Teed's, yours is 17 or 8.
Well, no, I have the bonus. That's right.
Yeah, for sight in particular, in fact. So 18,
Yeah.
I think it would be. Yeah. 18. Yeah, with an 18. I think that's the only one that could beat it. Nodos, what is yours?
15.
Okay. Yeah, with an 18, Teed, you see the exact copy of Kenya's face on this hooded figure to Kenny, they look exactly the same. As it hands over the book to Barmgoth, since he was speaking.
Wow, the only thing that would tear my character's like eyes away from the giant glittery bull, which is now just going to be kind of popping between her and the hooded figure repeatedly. Just totally confused looking. But I will not say a word, for I was free bull.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, Barmgoth. Also, dark vision helps with that as well. With hoods. But yeah, Barmgoth. The book, if you grab it and look at the front, it says it in a language that you're not horribly familiar with. But she will say that is a book titled Guide to Politicana and Building an Empire.
Odd
And
book giving us.
May I ask? I'm not very educated in empire building. Clearly, what's in the book? I can't really understand what.
In the book, describes a lot of social tactics with politics and working your way around in a power structure. This came from over the seas, where Nadra one day picked it up and read from it and was inspired to build his own empire. And it wasn't just that book in particular. It was many more books that came after that, and many more. All coming from over the seas. That he so happened to, by chance, lay his hands on. And read. She will just pause for a moment. If any of you would ask a question.
And if I may ask, actually, what in terms of with Thorvin?
Centuries ago, we wandered with portable buildings, tents, to a tower such as this. She will point down, implying that this tower is portable. Through the underway and around the Underdark, as a tribe, a proud one. And we kept out of the business of outsiders because it only invited trouble. Invite them to your lives. You also invite their problem. But there was a time, a season, where things were not going very well. It was desperate. And it was at that same time that the Hardcopper family made their mistake and burnt bridges with the other clans. He convinced through impassioned speeches and having his other fellows talking with the rest of the tribe and other tribes around him, absorbing them, that this city should be ours. Especially since it can be ours. They just let us have it, considering as long as we don't take their money. And now, Thorvin's going to go and breach tradition once more and destroy another tribe. And on top of destroying another tribe, he wants to build an empire.
Now,
Kill him.
Sure. Do you want to make like another perception check to discern more, an investigation check of what you see and saw?
I just want to do what I saw and then see if all of them share the same face.
Okay. Yeah, do it. Perception check then. Yeah. 20. With a 20, you see that the hood on the right side also shares the same face. You see similar features. But in the ghostly figures, you do not. When you see their faces as they're pacing around, some of them listening very attentively,
The three
they
physicals
seem
all have
different.
the same face.
Yep. The three people in the room, the three physical people in the room, have same face.
Armgoth had just been incredibly freaked out.
Do.
Now, I don't know much about never really talked about much of. I know that when it comes to this tribe, the one in Tog, they are the source of, well, one of the sources of the problem that recently the undead siege, as we have a lot of information and evidence, Pomkrantz being in league with the vampire Edwind.
Yes, her choice of allies are certainly disgusting, and there will be something done about her. But from what Thorvin plans to do, from my knowledge, he wishes to wipe them out and just take the city, which they might be wiped out at this point, though their souls may be contained, at least from my scrying, may be contained inside the city, in which he would rather destroy it. Indeed.
See,
Elsie made a mistake, and I don't see why we have to destroy everyone. They are still, in some way or form.
Perhaps there's the middle ground.
That's what I was gonna say. My qualm, and the qualm with the surface world that tasked us with coming down. We're not trying to destroy hope. To be honest, we honestly just need to. And Edwin is honestly our main, but we keep encountering blood mages and the like on the surface. And with the blood monster we've fought out front there, seems like it's not too that it's going to make this place's life soon more so than it was.
So then, what do you propose?
What if now it'll be easier for us to get into the city of with some kind of force outside, allowing us to kind of creep our way in fairly unnoticed and allowing us to get to if there is if we are able to get something with their souls in it. What's that? A phylactery. Thank you, Noto. Some sort of phylactery or something like that. We we can convince and or maybe not tell Thorvin that we just won't destroy it, and
if it is portable enough to bring it to me, that would appreciate it. I have a feeling it might not be.
Well, I mean, maybe hide it. Put it. I'd rather not.
The assumption we wanted to destroy the phylactery.
No, we wanted all the citizens, if their souls are inside of a phylactery. I don't intend. Not on my conscience.
I could be wrong, and correct me if I'm actually wrong out of character. But the fact their souls are trapped in that, they are already dead. Yes.
Their bodies are, but they're
not necessarily even their bodies. It could be given new form, as you might have seen if you've gone out there and fought.
Would it be a true life, though, or would it be more of those things?
It would be better than annihilation. Sure that they have will to them. I'm not. Well, she will think for a second. This is new. I would have to look into this. But that would mean the phylactery remains untouched.
So, we deal with our problem, which is Elsie. Our problem, we keep the phylactery intact. You guys can come in, inspect it, or do whatever. We could be on a merry way as far underground.
Many of the people, even I myself, see it as a practical measure. But many of the older members of Tekanet as what's it? Water have certainly a prejudice. With that being said, oh shit. Oh no, I lost my track. Oh god. Loading turn.
AOL noises.
That being said, I have no problem accepting help. And I would like to ask assistance from you all, since you all seem capable, and that you are hell-bent to go into Elsie anyway. To answer... Oh, to see if you would take up an offer. Nadra seeks to hold Elsie up, at least by my speculation, as an example of why I should not be trusted to the people, to the workers that we keep and tolerate here, and to the rest of the tribe as well, some of them newly born here with their new lives under a house. The phylactery and the house, and Elsie. But if you could find proof that Thorvin seeks to destroy the phylactery, which I'm sure he has, but though he has not made his intentions clear to me quite yet, which is frustrating, that if you could prove that he seeks to destroy it, a city, a phylactery, full of souls, thousands upon thousands of them, full of kinsmen, it will keep him in line.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't want it going to be bloodshed. Clearly, it's kind of, and so far, Thorvin's been very agreeable with that much. But if he intends to kill a whole city, I do intend to not let that happen. And if I could, I don't know how it would provide you with evidence, but
that would be agreeable. If you're thinking of any ideas of where it would be in battle plans. Maybe not even outrightly said. But if there is any plans that said that they were going to expressly focus on an objective, that could be good enough.
And, perhaps take a look.
Indeed. And then one more subject. There was somebody who, another person, also from across the seas that knows you're here, I'm sure. Who is he? And there's, although I didn't sound it, there's definitely a bit of a demand under that, a bit of a demanding tone under that one of, who is he?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't have any love for him. That's Vlad. Some imperial jerk.
Last name. If
Do
there
I
is
know
one.
his last name?
It might not be a real name, but it would mark one off the list.
As far as I can remember, right? He's never given.
I actually, yeah, he did not.
We only know him as Vlad, but okay. So this is because once again, we were asked by the people, by some nobles in Hele, to come to Tekanep and help with the. But we have a tunnel to the underway in our base where Vlad is currently at. One, because it's easy to keep tabs on him, and two, because he's a prick. But he offered us a job, which I did already inform. They wanted us to, one, save those mercenaries from the weird badger. Strange.
Yes, the badger is currently impounded into in the Fort Victory. Nothing quite yet. He will be serving us for a moment, though. Go on.
But then the second thing, I informed them of the location it was placed. I don't know if they've done it. Seeing eye spy thingy to watch over your city. Once again, I have no love for him, but currently he gets so. I'm going along with it, but I'm also not going along with it, as I'm telling you. I don't like him. I don't trust him.
Amusing. And this is exactly why taking the city was a bad idea. Eyes are on us. That device you've taken down may have halted it for a bit, but another one will come back and be placed. We will not be able to keep track of it at all times.
But yeah, other than that, that's all we had that he sent us here, and then we just kind of decided we saved the mercenaries and stuck around and helped. Looked like you guys needed a little bit.
Indeed. Very well. That was my second and last order of business. There will be a reward if you would find this evidence. It may be Nadra in his dying old days. We'll finally learn his place. And there will be some form of reward if you would succeed. Otherwise, and she will pause for a second, waiting basically for any of the party members to say something.
I suppose if we don't succeed, we're all.
Yeah, there's that. Our adventure seems to be a perilous one.
At this point, it's success or death, I think. So if we don't make it back, we're probably dead, man.
Survival is a great motivator. A very primal, but a very powerful one. You may leave.
You have a lovely day. Okay.
The spectral figures will all look at Teed.
Kenya, my bird friend would like to ask you a question, but I would like to preface this with, he's an idiot, and whatever comes out of his mouth, please don't take too much offense at it.
She will nod, acknowledging.
All right, Teed, what's your question?
I'm just gonna try and like fluff up.
What do you mean? Many of my fellows downstairs do not look any.
No.
The spectral figures will just stare at Teed. And she will make me no, she will just smile. That's because we are the same, dear bird. Not quite.
I don't want to be.
Sorry about that, man. we're gonna go now, Teed. I'm gonna
More
be
like step
slightly
siblings.
nudging him.
There's
Thank
no
you for your
nudging.
time.
I'm just kind of like
I was gonna say,
with the ball, just kind of like quick bird walking away. Just no.
Feels bad.
Thank you for your time, ma'am.
Cries every time.
And thank you for speaking with us. She will start speaking Undercommon to the rest of the spectral figures.
Okay.
They did the last little feature,
I
but you said I could.
By the way, I'm moving away from everybody. I'm not just saying this out loud. Just I'm right
Yeah, no,
behind
yeah,
Teed
yeah.
as we quickly move
Yeah,
away.
as you go down the stairs.
I don't want to be in this city.
Irving
I
gets
don't
hurt,
like
overheard as hell.
underground.
We're gonna go back to the bar. I'm gonna drink with Thynot.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get a good rest in, and then we're gonna be leaving. I don't even know what
after
time it is
we
anymore
get
down
our
here,
gear, I'm still missing my helmet. Damn it!
right?
Yeah.
Unless we have
Also,
do we
Thynar
have to
needs
be-
his hammer.
What do you sleight of hand, Teed?
Bull.
Oh, the bowl? Do you do a
Who's I'm
trick?
handing it to?
I'm handing it to my pocket,
I mean, it's not like we don't know you have it, bird.
but I don't want you to see me put it there.
Okay, you do slide it into your backpack very quickly, while in between people looking around. But definitely doesn't fit into your pocket. That doesn't happen. Yeah.
Anyway, back to the tavern off.
You guys get back down to the reception room talking about this. By the way,
Bacon. Those bastards lied to me.
I love that fucking meme. I gotta say. Anyway, yeah, you guys just get back to the reception area. Do you guys just head straight to the tavern? He will stop you for a moment. It seems that it went well.
Well, we're still breathing, so I would go with yes.
Yeah, I think that went really well. She's quite a charmer, you know.
A little bit. She gets a lot of her charm from just exuding a lot of power into the room.
I was going to say, Barngoth, your tastes are peculiar.
Listen, we're not going to keep
Oh
talking
my.
about the three.
So you've noticed, yes. Yes, it's very much, I guess you could say it's a power move to have two of your simulacrums present in a meeting.
I don't know
Oh,
what
no,
that word means.
Not only did he notice it, he decided to ask her about it out loud.
That is bold, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Teen's a wild
bold.
card.
My preferred word is stupid.
Hey,
He will
but I'll
just
give
laugh
him
a
this.
bit.
Oh, you're not gonna see me in the morning.
All right. Well, whether I see you and they do, oh, listen.
The dude seminar will take out a book, not a spell book, but a notebook, and just write down, Kenya appreciates well-timed boldness, and closes it.
I feel
But
like you
yeah,
shouldn't
no,
have to take notes.
When you want to navigate socially, it's unfortunately necessary.
Or idiotically, like
it is.
I don't know
weird
about
how
that.
how we get by straight on our idiot.
Luck
Yeah, no,
is a factor. I think some people underappreciate.
What time is it down here? Still not used to there not being a sun.
It is drink o'clock. He will take out. He will actually go over to a table, and on that table there's an orb sitting on it, and on it it will say the time in Undercommon. Actually, well, will it? Fuck it, it will, and it will say it is merely 6 p.m.
Late enough for me.
Very well. Yeah, it seems that you guys are all itching for battle. I will have to show up at some point, it seems. I am receiving some sendings that the battle is not going as well as we would like.
I mean, that sucks, but also
He will nod at this very obvious not like nudge at discrepancy. Not discrepancy. Yeah.
well, I just don't
Oh
want
my
to say
God,
out
what was the
loud
word?
that Thor people.
Tire City. I forgot the
Thor's
fucking
kind
word.
of a dickhead.
But
you can't just kill souls.
They're already dead, and their only bodies are gonna be creatures,
Not
possibly
if their
under
souls
the
are still
control of somebody else.
not if their souls are still intact. I don't know how they, but
I love how the one that's supposed to be holy is the one that's being a dingus.
No. Follow my thoughts here. They are dead, their souls, and the only bodies they can get are possibly creatures of sorts, and very likely without their own free will.
or
Or
having
their
seen all these
souls also get
prosthetics.
thrown back in the cycle of reincarnation, unlike you there who wants to just let them get destroyed, which was usually my goal. But
Well, I'm not trying to destroy them. They're captured. They're like trapped, yes?
they're now
Yeah,
stuck and no longer souls to be spread throughout the world, which
Like, I know I have the occasional odd idea of good or bad. Tyler can back me up on this, but like,
this just sounds like something I would come up with.
Okay. So how I see it, to argue the opposite, is souls are souls.
For shame, you weird
And-
celestial boy.
And if there's any chance that those souls that they could possibly either incarnate or be brought back as people, then I'd rather take that chance.
but how can they
because
reincarnate if they're being trapped by this device?
That's what we're
That's
saying
not-
is they can't be.
That's what I'm saying.
But like, what if you blow it up and you just obliterate the souls, and then the
Well,
souls
there's
are
gotta
gone
be a
forever?
Souls
middle
are
ground in there.
incorporeal. If you blow it up, the souls will be fine. Unless you have something weird that allows it to destroy souls.
See?
I'm an idiot. Do I look like I know what to do with a phylactery?
even I will be honest, this is a new thing. Even we're not sure, and that this is Simimar speaking up. We're not sure that what will happen if it is broken. What will happen if we leave it be? How the hell it even functions?
All right, Sim. Like, what are the chances that if you get a hold of the phylactery that you?
He will look down. He'll go. There is a chance that there will be people egging for this to happen.
Are we talking like a high percentage of people?
Not horribly high. There will be a split debate. It will be intense, but it
I
will
have a-
be debated upon.
I have a secondary question to that.
You could
How
also
many of
crack
those
it over
have
Shiny Boy's head and maybe they'll go to heaven.
I mean, that's
for
one
your
way to
kid.
do it. My question is, how many people in power would want to use purposes?
I'm sure the Vlad friend you mentioned in the meeting would might be interested, or at least in the device that is being used, whatever the hell is being used there. Anyone
screw
would
him.
want to be interested in this. Which actually, he will think for a second. I'm not sure why Kenya would like to keep it. I'm sure she wants to show mercy, but maybe she wants to use it.
She may be many things.
You can't be merciful if you need to assert dominance over another tribe and an aboleth.
Yeah, well, all right. I'm not.
I mean, I could take it. I have many uses for such things.
No,
No. He just said what an app. I'm gonna make a check for this if I even know what an aboleth is.
Yeah, make me an Arcana or a History check. No, just make me an Arcana check, actually.
Damn it! I was hoping for history.
Unfortunate. Oh, that's an at one anyway. Nah, it's the name sounds scary. The name sounds scary. That's pretty much it.
What the crap is an aboleth?
It drains your life with its psychic energy, kills you, just explodes your brain, wraps you around your tentacles. It's
And
quite.
where?
No, but I hope not. But there were points in time when the tribe would travel. We would encounter such beings. And yes, we would see such things as an aboleth sometimes. It's a once in a century sort of. But it is something that we have to be prepared to take. At least we used to have to be prepared.
Do this to me.
He will. Don't worry, he will.
But anyway, all right. Well, that sounds terrifying. And hope this
Just
is-
stay on the road. They
yeah.
rarely wander.
meaning they do.
Yes, to the road sometimes. It would become a great ordeal if the clans would have to bring out their iron golems. They would respond in a great show of force in destroying such a beast. Quite gaudy sometimes. We just kill it, take its hide, and use it for potions. We don't know. That's the fun part.
All right.
You will say that with a smile.
I am not going to be very happy with you telling me about this horrible monstrosity.
You're welcome.
We should go get drunk.
Let's go get drunk. It was nice seeing you, Sim. Thank you for allowing us to have a meeting. Wow.
We're going to
Yes,
die.
I hope the alcohol does not influence your thinking as you ruminate upon what you have been told.
Right. I'll see you later, Sim. Have a
Yes, good luck on any of your future endeavors.
hopefully we'll
And hopefully we get along as such.
I really hate how everybody keeps saying
Give it time.
It's... I would hope we would get along. I mean, I think you people are interesting. You have some interesting stories on what happens at the top, and I don't really get that very often. There is a lot of sides that must be taken at the moment, especially with Thorvin's doings. And I guess a cult that we were not very knowledgeable about. That was that one came out of my blind sight.
To be fair, I think it came out of their blind side as well.
Indeed. Anyway, I should not keep you from your drink. You should go ahead, rejoice.
to the tavern.
Yes,
and
let.
Barngroth is just going, fuck. Like, I am done thinking about things that can blow my brain up.
Yeah, fuck it.
Those three people in the tower and Aboleth.
Damn it.
Surely. Oh my god.
Look,
what's the stealth check for, by the way?
I was gonna try just kind of for a bit.
Yeah,
He
you're
still
a
has
bit
a fucking
shaken.
bowl.
They all, everyone in the party actually notices you try and get away.
That isn't gonna stop me from shuffling.
Bird, you're with us.
No.
Almost out of here. We're through the thick of it. We fought a blood monster. It's fine. There could
And
be
an angel.
there could be absolutely nothing worse waiting for us on this journey.
I'm gonna
God.
fucking slap you in the back of the head, Barmgoth.
You know what? I'm gonna throw the ball at Barmgoth.
That is
Yeet-ball
not what you say
improvised
when we're
weapon.
about to head out.
Using your strength.
That's right.
Because
that's
it's a
strength,
ball.
isn't it?
Yeah. Typically a strength, yes.
I mean, you can throw it dexterously at him.
It depends on the item. A bowl is not one of them. A 10.
Right.
That, like, smacks on the plate. Ding!
Bowl up.
I don't want it
You've
anymore. I want to go.
Let's go. All right. Yeah, let's go. We also, how dare you smack me?
Because
Do
you
not
said
do not
stupid.
jinx us before we even leave. We
Oh,
have
yeah.
a lot ahead of us.
Oh, you know we're cursed. It's only gonna get worse.
We already had to deal with a nightmare spider.
Yeah, you're telling me. I'm the one who usually gets hit for this.
Yeah, but you're supposed to get hit.
Shut up, bird. Let us go unwind for a night.
You guys
start
make a
thinking
bet.
he's masochistic.
No. Just know you're a weird one there, fish. I wants to what?
We have a job to do, and then
Our job sucks.
yeah. No, I'm not disagreeing with you there. I would much rather be back on the servers. It's just kind of like, end of the world shit.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
Mr.
kind of what we got
Development.
at the moment.
It's more like end of the region.
Gonna move, guys. Hey,
What you're
Just
saying is
take
if
a
I
boat
fly
and move.
far enough, I don't have to care anymore.
Yeah. If you just fly away from it, that's an option. It's not. Ophon is one of regions that is separated by seas from other regions of Rustafar. They're Radiancy and Sobrius. That being said, undead, you see those undead, they seem intelligent enough to make a boat. They could move
I was
on.
about to say, if this thing is powerful, if they are powerful enough to take over this continent, who's the fuck's going to stop them from anywhere else?
It can steamroll. I'm just saying, at the moment, it's an end of the.
Let's hopefully stop the end of the region then. Hopefully, maybe
sounds
we'll
way
see.
less cool. Just call it end of the world. That sounds much better.
End
when
of
you
our
put it in a
world.
tail. Let's not put the R in there, though, Zephin. We're just end
Fine.
of the world.
I mean,
The
it probably is. So, it's only a slight weight on our shoulders.
There's no weight on our shoulders. If we fail, we die, and we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, but
Uh,
Azerlight's going to suck at the point.
You get to go back to your celestial plane or whatever.
Well, it's not like I'm a full-blown angel.
You still get to go there.
We're walking to the bar during this, by the way.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
debatable.
I know.
Plastrigi, all drinks on me.
Uh-oh.
Yes. So you walk in, and you see Vemdra again as you open the door, and he is addressing the mercenaries that you have saved. I'm just gonna move the door thing here. And he's addressing the mercenaries that you've just saved in an immaculate Rastafarian accent and tone, telling them. No, you can't actually understand what he's saying, as they are both talking in a language unfamiliar to you both. All of you, actually. There's a face on Holo that looks tired, disgruntled, and
Oh, low, can you go?
Holo. He can go pretty low. He's already pretty short. And he will see you guys enter, and will have a venomous look in your eyes. And Vemdra will turn toward you. Go, oh, it's you guys again. It seems that everyone is staying here. I was just addressing our friend. And you will look at Holo. I would have to, unless you have any business, I actually have to go. I'm expecting a meeting actually soonish.
You want a
So
drink before you go?
he
That
will.
doesn't vague sound.
Come on, one won't hurt. Rounds for everyone.
I will not take a drink before a meeting. It's a
Can I
meeting between
persuade him?
two. You could try. He will initially brush it off.
Damn. Okay, fine. Fuck you, persuasion.
Yeah,
Plus 10.
13's not high enough for him to just start drinking. Like your charm's not working there.
I will try.
Oh, are you gonna give Barmgoth advantage?
Yes.
All right. What do you say, Thydar? So you know. What's your participating word in this?
how
be
better
close.
way to get to know somebody than with a nice cold one?
Okay. Yeah, Barmgoth, roll with advantage. 25.
That's with advantage?
Well,
Well, because
yeah.
I rolled one before.
Yeah. So that's 2 rolls, which is a 25. He will go, you do have a point. You do have a point. I really shouldn't. Do you have ale, Polstrigi? Oh yes, Femdra. I have we'll look. It is aged. Aged is fine. Alcohol gets better with age. I will have 1. Very well. But are you not drinking but are you not meeting with the metal men and the dwarves? Is this a good idea? I will have it.
The dwarves appreciate a good drink. What are you talking about, Plastrigi?
Exactly. It is part of the culture. I must participate before speaking with them. Just hand me a drink. And Postriga will just slide it over. Thank you.
Every time.
Follow and friends, you guys.
They will look at you with disdain.
I'm going to take that as a yes. Go ahead and give them a drink.
Postriga will awkwardly nod. And we'll start pouring some out. Anyway,
Feathers in her ruffle.
Vemdra will down this ale, slaps it onto the bar real quick, and then walks back where his token is. And then we'll go, well, anyway, I have no time to kill. They will probably be here soon, and they're not in a great mood as they had to keep marching and marching all the way up here. So I will have to.
As you go, if you don't mind me asking, as you go, who is this they?
It's the Silver Clan's a little army that they organized. They have broken through and basically destroyed much of what is left. They made a treaty with the Krigare group, led by Borg. And Nodos, you're the only person where this will ring some bells. Initially, you can make a history check. Anybody else can make a history check if they want.
I was going to ask, does this mean are they allies or enemies?
He's about to get into that. All right. Odos with a 14. Nice. He with a 16. Zephan with a 19.
And rolled a nat 20.
All right,
Nice.
I'm gonna try rolling history then.
Yeah. Oh shit! With advantage, please, Thynor.
Okay.
Oh. There's some base knowledge about them that you already know, as a mercenary, especially.
I rolled
But they're
as
kind of mythical. So I'll start with the lowest roll with Thynor. The Krigare group was a term referred to large groups of constructs that remains infamous and controversial in pretty much every clan because they have sentience.
That's great.
And for you, Thynar, sentience is like religiously is blasphemous and is considered dangerous for constructs to have them. And these groups are groups that have been rejected and shunned. Constructs that have developed sentience and just slumber somewhere in the mountains. So Teed with the 16, Zephen with the 19, and Nodos with the 14. Barmgoth, you also just only get that with the 10.
Okay.
Actually, no. What you get with the 10 is kind of funny. Is that sometimes you have heard rumors of large metal men, very large, bigger than some giants, that have slumbered into caves and have just stayed there for centuries. Some tribes developing a mythos around them, almost religiously. And then Dodos, Teed, Zephen, you all know what Thynar knows there. On top of that, that they are Warforged Titans, extremely large, with various and complicated weaponry that have just Warforged around them. And you know what Thynar knows as well with that cultural background. They don't get along with clans. They don't get along. As in, they would rather see them dead or just not around.
Oh boy.
Zephen and Zephen and Nodos. I'll go with Zephen and Nodos because Nodos, you've heard about how some of them have sunken down into the deeps, basically as wrecks, almost. Of some of the dead ones during the Clan Imperium Wars like a century and a half ago. You would also know that. You would also know that they were developed strictly for that war as well. As they were beginning to lose ground, the golems were not cutting it because they were stupid and kept getting shot up by cannonballs. So they developed something that could make its own tactical decisions and reason. Despite you would also know that they tried to justify it and say that, oh, it's not going to be wholly sentient, it's going to make better decisions, but it's fine, it's like a Majin. And it did not end up being that way. It ended up being just fully sentient Warforged. But yes, with this large knowledge, this big brain from Zephen.
I've heard rumors of my travel. I've listened to a lot of stories while traveling. All right.
No, yeah. You've listened to the stories because it is like a big thing, literally big as well, physically. Anyway, yes. Back to what? Back from the inner detective of Zephen and Teed and Nodos. It will go. Vendra will go. Anyway, I have to go see them. I'm sure they will be here soon. Their automatic carts help in this, but I have to. As much as it is nice talking to you, I must bid myself adieu.
Good luck on your task.
He will bow himself out and go.
All right. On that note, spin back around and ask, all right, what are you guys all pissed off about?
What are we pissed off about?
Yes.
Let's speak.
You're not the one who tried to fight an angel, fallen angel, pardon me.
Oh, very nice.
Or a blood demon.
Oh,
or an undead giant.
Aren't those fallen angels a pain in the ass? You know what else is a pain in my ass? Is when no one else knows some discretion.
What's that?
What? Think I'm stupid? You guys are the only people that we talk to about our job here. And then somehow they caught wind of it.
I didn't say anything.
What?
I don't even remember what you're getting.
You can actually believe that.
We'll look around. We'll look at Thynar, who was reprehensive and combative during the discussion. What about you? I'm thinking about the whole world, mercenary.
What?
Did you tell them? we're fucked now. We're gonna have to leave Ophon. No work here for us anymore. Unless the clans want us to do something, and we'd rather not.
Well, silver lining, at least they're not killing you. I'm not saying it's good, but you're not dead.
Yeah, I guess they saw it as too much trouble as it was worth. You know what this fucking means? We gotta go back to Rustamar. Fucking home is shit.
That might be, but the place you're currently in is being under siege by the undead.
Yeah, but at least the mountains are still beautiful.
That's
kind of what I'm saying. If you're having to go back to your hometown, as unfortunate as it might be, stay safe. At least you're not being sieged by the undead day and night.
Oh, yeah, not the undead. Other ones will go. Tazernites, tribes, arcanocrats.
So you guys are kind of stuck in either way. Anyway.
Yes.
That's unfortunate. If you're looking for some more work, I'm sure if you guys stay clean, and I will kind of like glad them for that. There are some towns nearby that could probably use some assistance trying to keep the undead back. I'm sure they'd be able to make a deal with you if you wish.
Oh man, they don't have coin, and
hey,
home wants coin.
I'm just saying, we know they can take.
Hold on, I forget. Do you not actually know? I know you do. I'm an idiot. Sorry.
They will.
You know, bomb got no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah. He will just go. Are you just trying to make this right for us feel bad, even though you ratted us out?
I didn't rat fuck all out.
Hey, now, bomb got.
I will get. Yeah, I will get like serious on that note.
Okay.
I'm just gonna point out, I don't know you enough to care, and I probably didn't get money out of it.
Fair enough. He will angrily smoke his pipe.
And I mean,
As
hell,
for
I
kinda-
literally.
And like, I was just talking to my friend. We had a bunch of undead attack our place.
I mean, I'm sure they'd be helpful, but I don't know if they'd want to do it for free there, Teed. Fucking.
We love you too, Teed.
See, I like Barmgoth. I'd help him for.
Hi, who's the one who takes most of the blows for you, bird?
I didn't say I hated you, did I?
Now that you forget to mention you don't.
Someone sounds fucking narcoleptic.
I'm insecure. Shut up.
It's a cystic.
Yeah, that too. Hold on.
Narcolepsy is falling asleep at random. and
that's what I do when listening to him talk.
Given
worry, I'll be
Fluffy
your wall.
might be narcoleptic, but
I'll be your wall. Just fall asleep on my shield.
I've told you I'm tired.
Anyway, make me persuasion checks, FN. Just flat.
Give him advantage.
Yeah, sure. What do you say? Are you good?
But you're right.
Yeah.
And these guys don't instill a lot of.
Just saying, they make good bait.
But I mean, to be no. Hey, let me. You know that you keep your nose clean and out of sight. You're pretty good at that.
All right. And with a 24, he will breathe through his nose, exhaling the tobacco smoke. His badger fucking nose. And sigh. I don't understand why you're trying to help us after all this shit. Like that seemed like we were about to die there. That was it. That was the last job. And you're still helping it out. Maybe we'll think about it, but not a lot of gold up there from what I've heard.
No, but a little bit of freedom could do a lot of good.
Hey, just remember.
That thing hurt. Having flashbacks.
Just remember, rich people are stupid.
That is correct. Yeah, he will say as he smokes his pipe.
And I'm sure there'll be plenty of shiny things to kill if you help out some of those towns. There's all kinds of things out and about right now.
One of them will go, well, maybe Holo's fine with living in the mountain, but fucking We need a roof. Is there a city?
Town?
Is there a town? Okay. Do they got houses? Can we buy them?
I'm sure they got something. There are more than enough larger cities around the area for your needs.
Just hold back. What about Halle?
Well, at least there's a town.
will
Yeah,
say
Holo
this.
will perk up, interject and go, there's a reason why these boys aren't back home playing in the forest with the other druids. It's because they can't survive out there for shit.
Well, make sure you keep a head on your shoulder and make sure they stay alive, yeah?
Exactly. We'll think about Hele, but
Just do me one favor as you leave, whether or not you do help out the cities, which would be appreciated. Please don't help the bad guys anymore.
oh, we're fired. We're so fired.
Yeah, you might not want to go back out that tunnel. Vlad's probably still there.
To be fair, you were probably gonna die anyway. I mean, do realize that the army that had you captured is his army. I thought he was working for Edwin.
Vlad? No.
No,
No, fucking Holo, whatever.
No, Hollow was working for Vlad.
Oh, holy fuck! I'm losing my sanity apparently.
Your mind is lost.
Never mind. In that case, I'll change that to just how do I want to phrase this?
Kiko's thoughts.
Yep.
Yes.
Shut up, bird. Shut up, all of you. Hold on. You're
I
not
like
the
how
fuck
it's
about-
a unison agreement.
Just stay out of trouble. And before you go, have a drink or 4. I'm God's buying.
It's on me.
Everything's
Fine
on
then.
them.
If you're buying drinks, I guess this day isn't so shit.
That's the spirit. Let's get fucking drunk
All right.
and forget about aboliths.
Just type in the number of drinks.
All of them.
I mean,
All of them.
I don't know. I have high constitution. I can get pretty slammed.
okay. So how much does each drink cost?
It's going to be like a couple of copper each.
Okay,
Yeah, 2
so
copper.
let's say 2 copper. 10 copper make a silver.
Yep.
So 5 drinks per silver.
Yep.
50 drinks per gold.
Yep.
I'll give him 5 gold. That's 250 drinks.
You give him 5 gold and ask for that amount of drink.
Well, and if there's
just let the drinks flow like water tonight.
well, yeah, like, and if nobody drinks all that, keep the change.
Gotcha. But before he does that, he'll go here. Yeah, watch the front. Watch the front, and he will go out and grab this cart. I guess your guys' cart will be like, can they use?
Yeah,
Sure. Bring it back in one piece. Yeah.
Okay. And he will run with the cart with a decent amount of strength.
Want me to come?
As you guys are drinking your drinks, and he will come back with a few barrels on it. There's no chests on those anymore. Those were sold for exorbitant prices.
Yep.
And he will come back with barrels on them, and roll them in. I had to take them from Zur. It's fine. I paid the right people.
Hey,
and these-
Aw.
And these I paid the right people, if you know what I mean. And you will, and what comes out is much finer ale. Something that somebody of richer status would have in reserve for their own keepsakes and
also,
wines.
just a note, I'm just drinking.
I knew someone was gonna remember that.
I need that extra constitution.
Okay, drinking contest between Thynar and Barmgoth. I will
While
just
I'm
say
right
this:
next to Barmgoth.
Uh-oh.
5 fails is a passing out. So go ahead and roll. First Barmgoth, then Thynar.
Mildly.
Right?
4,
All right.
unfortunately. I might.
Okay, This one's hitting you, Barmgoth. Thynar.
All right, Constitution.
You'll be at the bar for this drink.
I got
Fuck
such
it, I'll
a
roll.
bad roll.
All right. 11. It's an even match right now, Barmgoth and Thynar. Roll again. Zephen, unfazed.
Oh my
Barmgoth's
lord.
gonna fucking die.
So 8.
Thynar, unfazed. Barmgoth. It's hitting you. Roll again.
He's gonna fucking die.
Holy fuck,
3.
Barmgoth.
Roll Thynar. Okay, second fail. Zephen,
The fence OP.
you're just downing it. It's fine.
Not fair.
It's
It's
water.
okay.
So that's my third fail, his second.
Yep.
Okay.
He's
All right,
invincible.
roll again.
All
Oh
right.
my god.
What the
14.
hell?
20. 20. Roll again.
Oh, God.
Barmgoth's
Fourth
fucked
fail.
as hell, man.
16.
Okay, 16. You're good, but you're on the edge of your sobriety. Thynar, no. So it's catching up. It's catching up. You're just downing the bad
3
concept.
and 4.
All right. And once more,
Oh,
What the hell, Barmgoth?
you drink Barmgoth.
Barmgoth dies.
Thynar, make me another one. All right, Thynar, you down it quite like a champ. Zephen as well. Barmgoth, you down this one. Cough it back up a bit and slam your head onto the onto the bar and fall.
Hey, my last words.
All right, I
it's a
keep going at it
loud
with
thud.
Zephen.
Hey, what do I
Okay.
get out of it?
Pride.
I don't need that. I got plenty of that.
You can rub it into Barmgoth.
I already can. I matched you drink for drink.
Yeah, but if you can still beat me, that's even better.
It's also like partly the paladin effects of just like the alcohol is just not doing it for you.
Yeah,
It's not
now I'm
strong
a
enough.
plus fucking 12.
They're just here from the side.
OP.
Do it, you pansy.
Join us, bird.
Oh,
Bring the bird. Bring Nodos.
I'll shoot you before you climb.
Well,
Hi, man.
notice just over there drinking like a really fine wine.
I
It's a
can
pretty
see
nice
it.
one.
Just kind of the generic like wine swirl just sitting there drinking.
I'm outside in like gutter water.
No. Are you actually going to drink gutter water or?
No.
Gotcha.
I
All
might
right.
do it, though.
Oh, yes.
I will simply have one more. Then I'm going to bring Barmgoth up to his room.
Net one.
Nope.
All right. Dino, make me one.
Hey.
Alright. Yeah, those last drinks go down well.
I just realized it's going to be really hard for me to get drunk when I want to.
I'd say that went pretty well.
Problem.
Thanks.
Barmgoth, though. Fuck, man.
Yes, thank you for your patronage. And I do this a lot here. I will help. And without any issue, Plostrigi will just heave up Barmgoth over his shoulder.
Thank
There
you,
you
friend. To our room, to his room, please, and I will just go to my room as well. Well, as I pass, I will tell Holo here to be well, be safe, and try and have one last good night.
Yeah, we will try. Thanks, I guess. I
Truly
don't know.
enjoy it. I mean, again, at least you'll be out of this underdark and away from the undead.
Yeah, fuck this place.
God, my stealth rolls are garbage.
Just like, yeah, that's fair.
Logan's plays.
Barmgoth
Just
says
fucking
be safe
dying.
as well.
I don't understand you guys. I'm gonna be honest.
Again, as far as none of us ratted you out, to my knowledge. I can't imagine Barmgoth doing it. I know I didn't. Nodos doesn't care. And Teet's too stupid.
All right. I guess this we might probably get fired from the division. Thanks. And he will raise a glass.
Eh.
I don't know if the other boys would think about it, but maybe if you have a job done, we'll take it for money.
On that note, if you ever, good God, that crab rolled like shit.
Yeah. Like today is not.
Like I can see the crab from here, kind of thing.
That crab is not a part of that statue. That's a crab.
It just get her bonk. It bonks into this statue.
Yes. I will kind of. I'll tell. I only know where we're at, so what the fuck does it matter? Holo, that if he's ever in the region, stop by the base if he ever needs a place to stay for the night. Where our base is.
All right.
I mean, it's not like it's hidden. Fucker's already attacked us once.
Especially if we actually can't find a house in the middle of nowhere.
Well, that's a fairly defendable location, at least. Done as well once already.
He's just kind of ruminating on stuff.
Fair enough. I'm going to my room.
Yeah. At that, you guys will hear at the kind of the end of the not the end of the night, like 9 p.m. sort of ish, like a couple hours pass. Some of you still into your drinking. Thynar, Barmgoth in the room passed out. Cleaning each glass. And he's down also to his wooden mugs as well. Made out of the mushroom wood. Nodos, you hear it first, but you hear the echoing of loud thumping noises.
Oh boy.
As if something very large, gargantuan even, is approaching the city from the south.
I go investigate that.
Oh shit. Teeth. You will see it. 1 second. Uno momento.
I will send my familiar up into the sky to see if he can see what it is. Blonk.
Ah, yes. Familiar will go up in the sky as well. All the street lights are on at this point, glowing a dim blue light. And the road is also lit up. And on the road, you guys will see this. I will just move both of you guys right here back to this map. And Dodos. Thynar, you also hear this? Would you go over and investigate?
Investigate with them, yeah, sure.
Well, I was gonna say, like, as soon as I can.
Yeah. Does anybody get Safen and wake Barmgoth up?
I don't know what the threat is yet, so.
Gotcha. Let me drag Daniel. Okay. You guys see the map?
Yeah.
Yeah, the old map. All right.
Oh, I still see the map.
Not the old map, but the map of the front gate.
Oh.
There is like this weird little side up.
1
I
second.
think it's specifically for investigating.
Yeah. Oh, your dark vision is not feet on this token. It's 120.
there we
But
are.
yeah. You guys will all see. I'm just gonna delete that. Approaching.
All this build up. I still don't.
Yeah. I gotta set it up because it's big.
You're sending a fucking Imperator Titan at us? What the fuck?
Yes, and below him, at its side, it is walking on the side of the road. As it isn't so that wide, but I'm still working the exact dimensions of this fucking thing. You also see 2 more at its side that are only huge size, carrying weapons for their size, and because of your binocs, Tide, you also see a warforged sitting on the shoulder of one of them. It looks a little bit like that. Yes, and you will also see a face, a familiar one, leading this tired dwarf army. Like, you see a bunch of dwarves and of course, those of other races, you also see many tribal-looking fellows as well. People that you would recognize earlier in your life, before adventuring and traveling around. You would see them as well. But let me get him, because it has been a while since I brought him up. I would assume so. I feel like his default state is just invisible.
Yeah, Grunkle's always invisible.
Invisible.
Unless I have him on my shoulder as a crow.
I thought the silver brand sounded familiar.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yes, you have worked.
Oh, wasn't that the very first job?
Yes.
Nice.
And you will see him leading with this army of basically of a mixed sort of bunch down the road. All of them look tired. Some of them look like they've been considerably hurt. Being pulled along by carts that don't need a pack animal, as it's just going along the road with a sort of a bright light. What is it? Yeah. Sort of a bright light at the wheels.
Jade recognizes him. Time for impulsive action.
And you will also see, approaching from the front gate, is... Where the fuck is he? Is Vendra, with his own escort, with one of the retrievers, with one of the spider bots. Yeah, if you wish to fly over. It will take a second. You see this from, like, on top of the statue?
Oh, I figured.
Yeah,
yeah,
and it will
that's
take
my
a
goal now.
second, but you definitely see this, like, scene playing out, like, with all this detail because of your item. I will also say, it looks like those large metal Warforged that are huge seem like they've taken a decent bit of damage. Like, there's parts that have fallen off or have disintegrated a bit. As it seems like everybody in this, like, cohort in this army has taken damage and been in combat. Yep. But you guys, like, know that old 90s sound effects that they would use for, like, mechs? Like,
Oh, yeah.
basically imagine that, and you all hear it, and it's loud.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
assuming I wake up at this point.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm
Well,
not hammered.
yeah, you know what? Since you're not hammered and it's just like it's kind of early in the night, you do wake up with this. You do hear the cartoon going on.
Yes. All right. I am going to get up, go out, meet up with Cernos, and see what the fuck is going on.
These carts, items, they would be placed off the side of the road out of the way. That's a dead animal that would definitely be removed. It's a disease. It's a health hazard. I've just received. Oof. Yeah. Did you say you were waking up Barmgoth?
I'll
Or
try.
make me an athletics check. Yeah, you shake him awake.
Barmgoth, got our problems.
What?
Hold on. Quick question, out of character.
Yeah.
Does being drunk count as poisoning?
At this point, yes. Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna burn Flyfly on hands. I got 10 left.
The paladin is the real buzzkiller.
Oh, am I just instantly not drunk?
Well, it is poison.
Basically.
So
Is that
I
how- I'm
cheat.
just-
Oh yeah, completely. Alcohol is poison. So this clears it from your body. Oh, Daniel,
What the?
I'm seeing
fuck?
your stream. You want to zoom out? Did you zoom out and see it?
wait.
It's at the
I'm
end
too
of the
zoomed
road.
in.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, way
Holy
too zoomed
shit!
There you go.
What the fuck is that thing?
It's coming. It's just approaching non-threateningly with two other huge ones.
It looks like
at
it's ready for
side.
the Emperor. Oh no!
It's just
What?
ready to smash things.
Ready to
let me
please the
get-
Emperor.
Anyway, Barmgoth, noise coming. Might have
I-
something to do with what was mentioned earlier. We might want to go check this out.
Not anymore.
You're welcome. Let's go.
You know, shouldn't we?
Oh,
Shouldn't we
okay.
wrap everything up like right before the fight starts or something?
If there's a fight, we're fucked. I'm gonna say that right now.
There's also a dwarven army. I hope you were listening. There's a dwarven army also with them as well. Actually, just an army mixed with all kinds of people in there.
So it
I'm
has
gonna
these
metagame a
mechs
small bit.
and an army.
I'm gonna metagame a small bit. We are familiar with the silver
And-
hammer.
Wait, so
Silver-
we're on
what
the
was it?
walls, and these fuckers are just coming.
You're not on the walls.
No, so we can see.
That's
Oh.
just so you can see. You see them approaching this wall. That's for sure. We will
I'm
get to this wall.
flying there.
So we're
You are
defending the
flying there.
city.
Okay, I don't think you were listening.
No, I'm confused as hell.
Well, yeah, you gotta listen. So, I won't repeat this again. There's a dwarven army alongside of these 3 large warforged mechs.
Okay.
And you see the very colossal one. Like it's larger than gargantuan, and you recognize it.
Oh no.
And although you might be afraid of it, it's probably not here to kill the city, most likely, as this is one of the Kriegare. It is one of the metal men who claim that they have a soul that have come to parley.
They've come to parlay.
Yes, with the dwarves, which is you will figure it out once you get to the gate, but once you see an army that is familiar with you, you will be surprised because you didn't think that your people would work with them, or that anybody would, at least in Ophon.
I remember that conversation with what's his name? I forget. He said he was
Yes, he was gonna go meet.
meeting with them. I just don't think I expected this. So I want to wake up Barmgoth and basically go take a look. Seeing these things in person has got to be a hell of a sight.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Listen, I just got woken up. Was then an instant later wasn't drunk at all.
You almost get
I am
whiplash.
Yeah,
Whiplash from
Very,
not being drunk.
Very mentally.
I can only imagine what that would feel like.
Imagine being extremely tired and you just take 10 caffeine pills.
Jesus.
So my heart stops and I die.
Yeah.
Right?
Do I need to roll Constitution just from the whiplash of not being drunk anymore? That's
Fills you with
definitely
determination.
roll Constitution.
Fuck. Yeah. No.
All right.
I was gonna say if we could get a change of the map then, because me and Barmgoth are still on the bar.
Yeah. You guys start riding forward, and you will see
This looks badass.
the site that was described. Oh yeah, I need to place your token. My bad. Let me go copy paste that. Oh yeah, I guess this is great. Nodos doesn't have to move his leg muscles. I just realized.
Yeah, he's still chilling.
Yeah, he can, even to participate, he can just use Gronkle.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I love that. That's just amazing. All right, this is what you see.
Oh,
Holy fuck!
oh.
Oh, they are
Oh,
shooketh.
man.
They are very shooketh.
Oh, that is wow, you weren't kidding. You did rip that straight from Warhammer, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, it was the only appropriate token picture.
Yeah, don't get me
Although-
wrong, I approve.
Aesthetically, they are definitely more like dwarven, more blocky, and their faces will resemble that, or it would resemble more of like what was typical with like a golem. Although it's not like a dwarf 1-to-1 at all. There's definitely just like motifs of that sort of thing.
I approve though, regardless.
Like one of the huge ones behind the gargantuan one, the colossus one is got a beard, a metal beard,
Hell.
which I will find appropriate tokens for later for those two, because they are characters. I just need to find the token. And you guys
Oh,
ride
this is
out,
fucking dead.
and we will unfortunately have to call it there on this cliffhanger of Titans.
That's a good cliffhanger. I approve.
Titan theme.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh,
I
that's
hate
gonna be
to
good.
say it, but as they're arriving, maybe now is a good time to call the session. I gotta be up an hour early tomorrow. I gotta
Yeah.
be up at like 5:30.
Feels bad.
Yeah, Crystal.
Yeah, I'm not much better.
But yeah,
I guess they're making.
I've got to go work on getting my new head unit into my car.
Hopefully this one works.
Oh shit! I had
Yeah.
a package come today. I need to.
Hopefully this one works.
Famous last words.
No, the last one I got was basically fried. And I spent 6 hours on trying to get it to work, and then finally my roommate got home. Like, yeah, he's like, yeah, you got everything in there correctly. It's not working. I'm like, oh, fucking great. So I went and got a return, and I have a new one.
Hey.
A refund. I just don't have any butts to crimp, unfortunately. I need to work.
Crimping butts.
I need to see about reusing my old ones.
I feel you. Well, that was fun though.
glad you had fun.
I'm sure Nino had lots of fun killing us or attempting to.
Well, there was no attempting this time around. Not yet. Not this session. This was all talk.
It's a long game.
I need to level
I was gonna
up.
say, to be fair, talking can and very likely will get us killed, or at least you and Teed maybe.
Well, depends on how well we do. When Nino
Your
tries
words
killing
are
us.
going to get you in trouble.
Me and
More
Tim Cook
Okay,
drove our way out of the
If it
paper
happens
bag.
to me, I could fly away.
No consequences.
He's got the best position.
There's no such thing as.
Yeah, a point there. That's a very good point.
Actually, some of those conscripted archers.
Oh, next week's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun trying to talk to these robots if you do.
I absolutely
because-
fucking
Well, I have-
want to.
Because they have their own idea on how to socialize.
I so badly want to. Plus, we are at least somewhat familiar with the Silver Group, so that's something.
Yes.
So
There's
Nino,
also
I'm not at
another.
all.
I forgot to add. There's another dwarven figure among them that basically looks like a general.
I
And
was hoping for
Thynar
the
would
drunk
be able
guy.
to confirm that.
okay.
He might be there.
Yes.
You haven't.
Wait, who's there?
Yeah, he's. If he was there, he'd be in the crowd, but you're not sure. Drunku.
Do you not remember
Dwarf
him?
friend. I remember drunk dwarf friend.
Okay.
This was pre Thynar. We
Fuck, this was
had a-
like
On-
session
like-
2, 3 tops.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can't believe that I
also, Nino, what should we do from the week after next week when I'm out of town?
I mean, Thynar can be doing something else in the background, helping the party in some other way, essentially.
Okay.
We will see. You said the week after next week?
Yeah, it's in the 6 is in 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, because
Maybe.
it sounds like it's gonna be good, and then I'm sad.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Didn't even say
I
it.
feel like next week
So-
is probably no. Well, we will see. We will see. We will see.
Well,
If
that
it
was
is a
fun
big-
session, but I'm gonna bail out myself.
Yeah,
Y'all have a good
gotcha.
night.
See you,
That's
dog.
it.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, if it is a big boss fight, I think the party would be in agreement to have their dude with over 100 health points.
Yeah.
So we will probably play Star Wars if that is the case. If it's not a boss fight, we can, like I said, Thynar can be doing stuff in the background.
Okay.
We came here to the Undercity. It should...
Yeah. And congratulations, Thynar, on having over 100 health points. You cannot be immediately killed by a power word kill
Yay.
until somebody lowers you to under 100.
That reminds me, should I go back to full health because we rested, right, or something?
Nope.
We haven't
No.
done
Oh,
that yet.
shit.
Nope.
Not even close.
You can have a short rest. You can roll some die, recover resources that you get from a short rest if you want.
Okay, I'll do a.
Well, that's just you take an hour of resting, which would be, you guys at the tavern, and then you roll an amount of hit die, any amount that you choose up to your level. So you could roll 8 hit die.
So should I just roll D8?
No, 8 hit die. You have a D12 for a die.
Oh, so just roll
You have-
D12?
Yeah, you have 8 die, and each of them are a D12, and you choose how many of those you want to roll to try and get health back.
Yeah, and you can roll however many, plus your constitution, which is 5. So it's 10. So you recover 10 from that.
Alright, I'm gonna have full health then.
Okay. And then you recover fighter, all their resources recover at a short rest, short of HP. And even then, you could probably regain all of your HP.
Alright, so I get my my rage back to 4.
No, that does not recover under short rest.
Okay, never mind.
That's a long rest.
It's at 3 then.
Yeah, it's at 3. That one, yeah, that one you will have to. That's why you be careful with rages, essentially.
Okay, I think that's pretty much it though, isn't it?
Yes.
That was quite the fun.
These friendly boys made of metal are coming to speak.
They're very, very happy to see us.
I could go.
Guy might be.
Yeah, he's probably. You'd imagine he'd be.
So do you get the plus your constitution for every roll or just
Every roll?
Even
maybe I'll just change that.
technically.
Yeah, you met him.
Okay.
I am 1 from.
Oh yeah, that means Shadows recovers everything.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
Warlock recovers everything.
That's pretty cool.
Summon another demon if you like.
I have to have another vial of blood.
You don't have to, actually.
Really?
That's only
Yes, you just
for
need that
monsters.
so it doesn't immediately try to kill you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, it's like typically yes, you need the spell component, but for that spell in particular, the way that you use that blood is
Is
all
to make it
does
not
is
want to kill you.
So you could just summon it, but then it will try to kill you.
Possibly.
probably.
You can
Perhaps.
summon it 60 feet away from you next to something else.
Yeah, like you do a drive-by summoning,
Yep.
and then you're out of there.
Teed,
There you go.
fly me over there.
Yeah, just like drive-by heat metal.
Wait, can I use Gronkle?
No touch spell.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I mean, if I'm touching the ground and I say right underneath Gronkle,
it has to be a spell of touch. Unfortunately.
bugger. That'd be great. Just drive by Gronkling.
And suddenly demons in my closet.
There you
There's
go.
no demons in your toilet. They don't exist. Opens toilet.
Oh, I
Alright,
did
my
play up
ass is
tired.
going to bed, guys.
Alright, I am going to go work on trying to get this stupid head unit into my car before I decide to just pass out and deal with it tomorrow.
So angry.
I just posted
Oh,
Discord too.
oh,
Enjoy.
oh.
Can opener.
It's mildly satisfying too, though.
But it's all God.
Oh, I hate it.
That's a lot
What
of
is
cars.
it they hit that's hanging off the
At the
fucking-
very beginning, the roof is already jacked on that train.
Oh, okay. So the roof. Okay,
Yes.
so I wonder what like. Okay.
It kind
Or
of looks
is
like
it
that's not the
something-
first time something like that may have happened to that train.
Yes.
Yeah. This time looks way worse.
This
Alrighty,
time with
guys.
thousands of dollars. All right, but yeah, I gotta go to sleep as
Yeah.
well.
Same.
Alright, I'll
Good
see you
night,
guys.
everybody.
Yeah. Glad you
Alright.
guys
Good night,
loved it.
guys. Thanks for the
Good night.
session.
Night.